Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. Both the Cincinnati Reds and Cleveland Guardians lost yesterday. The Reds lost 7-1 to the Nationals, while the Guards fell to the White Sox 5-3. Both teams have today off. The Buckeyes put the pads on for the first time on Saturday. Here's Julian Sayin talking about how camp's been going so far.
Yeah, it's been fun. Just getting started really. And put the pads on today. And, just getting on the same page with the offense and being able to continue to develop our trust and our growth. It's been a good group to work with.
And finally, on Friday, it was announced 9 legends would be inducted into the Ohio State Athletics Hall of Fame. Former quarterback J.T. Barrett and baseball standout Nick Swisher headlined the class. This update is sponsored by Hydrate Me Med Spa. Look great, feel great. Personalized wellness and aesthetic treatments that work from the inside out. Visit HydrateMeMedSpa.com.
Breakfast time!
Hello, welcome to T-Bone and Tyvis. Can I take your order?
Just want a little breakfast.
Hey, you want some crabs? Because I got some of them.
Get ready to drive through the intersection of football, food, and fun. Come on, Joe! Featuring producer Dylan.
We're the 5 best rappers of all time.
Special guests.
You serious?
And you. Wake up.
For what?
It's time for T-Bone and Tyvis.
Welcome in. Happy Monday to you. What's up? I'm T-Bone. He's Tyvis. Good morning. Go to hell. Tyvis?
Wagwan, you bless?
Si, senor. No?
One day you go.
One day I'm going to figure it
Yeah,
out.
man. Everything blessed.
Yes. Yeah, I see. I always get stuck on where to start.
Yeah,
if I
man.
remembered ya,
Yeah, man. Everything
Yeah.
blessed.
Yaman, everything blessed.
Bang.
That feels bad to say it that way.
Bang.
I'm going to be honest. I don't feel like I should be able to get away with saying it
No,
that way.
yes, you can.
Okay. That's good.
There's white Jamaicans.
That's fine.
There is.
I'm not one of them.
I was
I'm just saying. So that's why that seems. I'm sure there's people in China who also speak Chinese who are white. And if those people speak with a Chinese accent, let them live. I feel like if I did that, that'd be bad. That feels like that would be not. I'm just saying it would be not accurate.
Tyvis, have
Dave
you seen
Chappelle get away with it.
Have you seen that the white Jamaican rapper that goes viral every so often?
I have.
Oh my God, watching him rap is
I have
hilarious.
actually.
Do we have a name for the guy?
I don't know his name,
know. I
but I
gotta
know
look him up.
exactly who he's talking about.
I will find him and retweet him from the show account.
All right.
How about that?
It's good. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I need to find out. Apparently, I know nothing about it. How was your weekend? Do you have anything exciting go down this weekend?
This weekend, my mother-in-law came down. Saturday, I went to Cleveland.
Yeah, bury the lead. Why were you in Cleveland? You started with mother-in-law. Why did you go to Cleveland?
To go watch the Browns. Well, I went to go visit my grandmother,
Oh, right. Well, there's that too.
and then I went to go to watch the Browns.
How's Grandma doing?
Not good.
No, I'm sorry.
I
to
mean,
hear
she's
about it.
in good spirits.
Yeah, yeah,
she's
yeah.
still her normal self, but
I know you said
Yeah.
she's dealing with some stuff. Some
it's
bad health
It's
issues.
not good at
so-
all. It's
No,
not good.
I'm sorry to hear that. buddy.
Anyways, but she's great.
Hey, man, positive mental attitude. You never know. Like situations like that, you got to do what you can, and at least if she's still acting like herself, right?
Yeah.
That's important.
Oh yeah, she still got jokes and all that. It was a good time, but yeah, it's not good. The news is terrible. But
Yeah.
anyways,
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
then I went to go watch the Browns practice, and I ran into Linnell, who is on Westwood 1. Now, I don't know why he was there. I don't know why he was there, but it was so funny how I recognized who he was because I haven't seen him. I don't know what he looks like, but I'm standing on the sideline. It's me, Earl the Pearl, and G. Bush. We sitting there watching practice, and he just so happened to be standing next to us.
Yeah. This is, by the way, Linnell Willingham, who works for Westwood One Sports. If you listen overnight, sometimes you hear Johnny Ballgame, who you heard just before we came on. But a lot of times you'll hear Linnell. He is the guy that you hear on Westwood One before we come on, starting at 6.
Correct. So he starts talking to us, and we talking about the quarterbacks, and he's like, so the big news was that they had did a switch.
Oh, yeah.
They do Deshaun Shador. Well, this was the first day that they went back-to-back Deshaun with the ones.
Mm-hmm.
So that was very eyebrow-raising. So when that got announced, everybody's like, whoa, what's going on? Hey. So Linnell's issue with the whole thing is he goes, I don't have a problem with Deshaun being with the ones, but my problem is why is Dylan Gabriel taking 2 reps? Like, what are we doing here? What's the point of this? So he starts saying that, and I'm listening to him. I'm like, why do I know him? Like, where did I know him from? Like, I know that voice.
Yeah.
And he keeps talking on, and I go, it hit me like a brick. I go, oh my goodness, I know where I know you from. He go, where you know me from? I said, you on before me in Columbus. You on Westwood 1. And I was telling him, like, yeah, I remember when you cut your hand, it was blood just gushing everywhere.
I remember that day.
So, yeah, he was actually a really cool guy, man. Really cool dude, man. I actually enjoyed talking to him and, watched the Browns practice. And it's crazy because all you hear about the Browns is quarterback. But the crazy thing is the rest of the team is actually, like, really good. Outside of that, if you take that quarterback competition and put it on the shelf and just evaluate the team, it's actually a lot of good pieces on this team. Now, I tell you what, Jerry Jeudy dropped 4 passes on Saturday, and I'm like, listen, bro,
we're so
this
back.
Is it.
We're so back.
This might be his last year in Cleveland. I don't see it really going on past here because, and then this the part that makes me laugh. He drops the ball, picks it up, and then slams it on the ground. I don't blame the ball.
Yeah, it's not the ball's fault. It's not the guy throwing. Well, it might be the guy's throwing it too. But speaking of that, well, we'll get to that in a second because I don't know if you saw Dylan's boy Arch Manning he got caught straight.
Did you see him get cut off in the video?
Well, I saw people people were getting crap to him, and then I realized I'm one of the people kind of questioning.
I saw you. Either you tweeted it or you sent it to us, and I said, "Hey, look at him."
I absolutely did.
Now they cut him off in the video, so you couldn't see him.
We'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, it was apparently we're not allowed to criticize or even ask questions about things with Dylan Gabriel. But Dylan Gabriel, where did that come from? With Arch Manning.
Dylan Gabriel, backup quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. Shedeur Sanders, 3rd string.
I feel bad for Linnell Willingham, who came, this is a guy who does national radio, which doesn't, you'd be surprised, national radio isn't what it used to be, but he's obviously a talented broadcaster. And I'm sure with his, Westwood 1 connections, he could get, hey, I'm with Westwood 1. I'd like to come watch Patriots practice,
Isn't
right?
he
I'd like to go see
player?
the Seahawks. I don't know.
I know he played in college.
Okay.
And his nickname's the youngest in charge. He's only 28 years old doing overnights nationally. Let him live. Yeah.
That's good. No, but what I'm saying is he could go anywhere. And of all the places he could go to watch a preseason practice, he came to the Browns facility to
What's
watch
that supposed to mean?
One of the dumpster fire organizations go through yet. Well, I'm just saying, you have a situation where everyone outside of the building knows it's probably a good idea to let Shedeur Sanders be the guy. Right or wrong, not let him, but you know what I mean? The competition's close to even. He should be getting every rep so that he can try to show something that might salvage this team, this quarterback situation.
What if the competition is close between him and Dylan Gabriel?
Great.
The competition close between
Kevin Stefanski was vindicated and trade him to Atlanta. Let Kevin Stefanski deal with them at that point. No, I just only the Browns could take a two quarterback battle and turn it somehow into a 3 quarterback battle. And everybody last year said, well, this is because Kevin Stefanski being an idiot, and Kevin Stefanski's just stubborn. He won't listen to anybody. He'll do what he wants, thinks he's the smartest guy in the room. All right, now you got a completely different situation. You got a guy who's never been a head coach before, but he's been in the league for 1 billion years in Todd Monken. He comes in and does the exact same damn thing. Let's have a quarterback battle. Let's have each guy playing a game. I don't know what happens when you get to Cleveland. You just suddenly become inundated with hold on now. We might have a real battle on our hands. You don't. You have an aging quarterback who's about to finally have his deal fall off your books.
No. It's still $80 million after this season. Just dead money.
Right, but you don't have. It's there regardless.
Correct.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Correct.
But his contract's over.
Yes. No.
Okay.
Well. Yes. They just kicked it down the can.
Yeah, but they
kicked the can down the road, I should say.
Whose fault is that? Did the Giants organization come in and make them do that?
No. I'm just saying.
It's the guys running the damn thing up the arena.
He will be off the roster, but he still will be getting. He's still part of the cap.
The point is, you could pay him if you want him to play next year.
I think it's a good handful of people that still. I think David Njoku's still on the books. I think Joel Batonio might still be on the books.
This is called. You remember Bobby Bonilla Day? Every year we talk about that. That's essentially they're doing mini Bobby Bonilla days for all these guys because they're like, get out of here. Here's the rest of your money, but we'll put it off the books so we don't have as much of it. All I'm saying is he can't play next year for them without a new contract,
Correct.
Right? Okay, there we go.
Full stop. When you said aging quarterback, I thought you said Asian quarterback, and I'm like, Hawaiians are not Asian, they're Polynesian.
I was talking about not Dylan Gabriel. I'm talking about the guy who they paid $230 million for.
But
Dylan, stop. One, hashtag stop Asian hate. Two, hashtag I won't say that about anybody named Dylan Gabriel because I don't think he's Asian like you say. He's Hawaiian, right?
But
Okay, that's not Asian. That's American.
How is Deshaun Watson aging? I mean, we're all aging. But
how old is Deshaun Watson?
I don't know. It's like 30. Yeah, 31, 32.
How old are his injuries? That's the same injuries that a 100-year-old man gets, where he has like a. Go look up what his last one.
He's 30. He'll be 31.
What was that injury that he had the last time?
The shoulder injury?
Yeah. What was it called? We don't even know. It's a name you've never heard of.
It was It was something that I think only one other quarterback ever had to deal with or something like that.
Yeah.
It was an injury that nobody knew how he would respond to.
It's the type of injuries you get when you're old. I'm already getting them. I'm older than you guys. I get them now all the time where I wake up and I'm like, ow, that hurts. That's him. He's old.
If Deshaun Watson is aging, we are all senior citizens on this show.
Dude, I'm just telling you, the way he plays like a guy who's going to be out of the league. Like, if you can't beat out, no offense to Shedeur Sanders, but this is supposed to be a guy who, is worth all this money. If you can't clearly beat him out without it having to be a competition, like it should have been obvious the day he walked back in that facility. Oh, he's quarterback one. He clearly isn't. And this is not a serious place if they're going to actually start. If they're going to do this and let Deshaun Watson start again, I just feel bad for Linnell Willingham going to subject himself to that. Because honestly, like, there's so many other more interesting teams you could go watch that won't have a dumb quarterback battle that shouldn't even be a quarterback battle. But
7 to 8 wins.
I love how we feature.
Hey, no. Jimmy Haslam set the bar. I guarantee you win over more than 5.5 games. I take the over. Okay.
Hey. That's right in line with what I just said.
Where does the parade start? Does it start in Cleveland downtown, or do we take it out to, what's the suburb they're going to? Brook Park. Yeah. Brook Park. Do we do it there now? Because that's where we're not really in Cleveland. I don't know. Such a weird
It's actually
team.
a really good question.
Yeah. Well, it depends.
If the Browns won the Super Bowl in 2030, where's the parade?
We ain't got to worry about it, Tyvis.
Yeah.
Don't let that concern you.
Although that is their focus is what do we have to do to get ready for 2030? They are not concerned about this year. They are not concerned about next year. They're concerned about when that new stadium opens in, 2028, 29?
29.
Yeah, sure. All right, speaking of the guy who may be the Browns quarterback next year, Arch Manning. Everyone's being mean to him. You're not allowed to say any mean things to him. We'll tell you why next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Because of those storms last night, we are seeing reports of some down trees in the area, really just way north of Delaware County, over by that Marion County line. So south of Waldo, you will see that State Route 229 is closed in both directions from 23 to Peters Road. For that alternate route, honestly, taking other bigger roads like 23 or 42, especially if you have to head southbound, could be some great ways to save some time this morning for your early Monday morning. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
August is here. The heat is not going to quit, and neither can you. If you're over 40 and the heat is taking its toll more than it used to, it might be your testosterone levels declining with age. If you want the energy, vitality, and endurance you used to have, go to fixmylowt.com and book your free T-test today.
Turn up the heat on your savings and earn up to 3.75% APY until April 2027 with a high-rate money market account during Kemba Financial Credit Union's limited-time Summer Boost Special. This high-earning, no-nonsense account will put your cash to work while you're living your best summer. Offer expires July 31st, 2026. Visit Kemba.org. Restrictions apply. Advantage status and $5,000 minimum balance required to obtain APY. Max $1 million. APY equals annual percentage yield. Federally insured by NCUA.
Scotty Vegas here, and I've had my Ford Bronco from Krieger Ford for a couple months, and let me tell you, best purchase ever. First oil change, Krieger Ford came right to my driveway. Krieger Ford on Morse Road. Best bet I've made in a long time. KriegerFord.com.
On this episode of Science Stuff, we're examining the fastest things on the planet, like the cheetah. It can reach a land speed of over probably having an off day happens to everybody, but here is the American race car. People love the thrill of the Okay. Next up is the Falcon. No. All right. Oh, Great Caesar's ghost. What was that? Why, I think we've found the fastest. Let's watch in slow motion.
Hi, it's Alex, the friendly Apex.
It's Apex Pros. The pros who knows. They're the fastest thing on the planet. When you have a problem with your plumbing, furnace, air conditioner, or electrical system, Apex Pros gets to you faster than apparently everything. Leaves are blown from trees. Paint is stripped from buildings. Mothers clutch their children's hands. Because when you have something broken in your plumbing, HVAC, or electrical, you don't want to wait.
Columbus loves Apex Pros. ApexPros.com.
State Fair food is getting smaller and pricier.
We'll have room for fried cookies.
Okay, you'd never overspend on food. What's your deal?
What's his deal? He went to Metro and got $450 in value on the new Samsung Galaxy A37 5G for free and no activation fees.
Free phone? Oh, sign me up.
Get that more for your money feeling. Only on Metro by T-Mobile.
For your number and activate $40 period plan. $450 based on device discount, waived activation fee. Not available if with Metro T-Mobile in the past 180 days.
Columbus, we expect the best from our team every week on the field. Shouldn't we expect the same from our home's water? For more than 90 years, Culligan has helped families enjoy better water in their homes. Our industry-leading whole-home water filtration systems deliver cleaner, great-tasting water at every tap. With 4 locations across Central Ohio, Culligan is Columbus's water treatment expert. And for a limited time, get Culligan water in your home for as little as $9.95 per month for the first 3 months. See CulliganWaterColumbus.com. Limited time offer, participating dealers.
What defines Ohio? A place that dares to go first and never looks back. There's no slowing us down. At Jobs Ohio, our mission is clear. Strengthen job opportunities and empower Ohio's workforce. Another reason why Ohio is now ranked the #1 state for business by CNBC. This is what unstoppable feels like. We did it together, Ohio. Our time is now. See Ohio's momentum at jobsohio.com/Ohio's time.
Helping a new driver get ready for their road test? Here's a convenient new way to make the most of your 50 hours of required practice driving time. The Road Ready Ohio app, available now at no cost to new drivers and their families. Road Ready Ohio keeps track of your driving experience together, providing feedback and safe driving tips. It even generates the documentation you need for the Ohio BMV. The Road Ready Ohio app, free to download in the Apple and Google App Stores.
Common Man and Timmy.
But it was the good diarrhea.
Yes.
There's good diarrhea, which is, you eat it and then it's, I gotta go. And then it's just.
Common Man and Timmy, Afternoons on the Fan, is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We'll see a chance of some scattered showers pushing across the area this morning, otherwise mostly cloudy skies. Later on today, some showers and thunderstorms redevelop, and some of those could be strong to severe with gusty winds and locally heavy rain. Otherwise, it's a humid day with mixed clouds and sun, highs in the upper 80s. For tomorrow, scattered showers and thunderstorms are likely. Those too could be strong to severe. We'll see humid conditions with highs again in the mid-80s. For The Fan, I'm 10 Weather Impact meteorologist Justin Gertz.
The 2 most mature people working at the radio station. And that's just because they wear pants.
The pervert and the skivvies.
Rothman and Ice.
Weekdays at noon.
The Fan. Tyvis spent his football years tackling dummies. Now he spends his mornings talking to one. This is T-Bone and Tyvis.
Buckeye practice rolls on. I guess Saturday got a little chippy. Did you hear about that?
I didn't.
Apparently there was a little fight. A little bit of pushing and shoving.
They only did that in this day 3. The Browns had a fight too. Spencer Fano and Jared Verse went after each other, and it was pretty funny to me.
Yeah, I mean that's you know what though, that's the chippiness, the edginess I think you want.
Well, I get it for there. I mean, this is week 2 of camp. They went 6 days straight of practice, so it's like, now day 3 of camp.
Hey man, it's
a little early.
But
got
it's
a long way to go.
But you know what you got? You know what you got on that defense? Because Saturday was the first day in pads out at the Woodies. So
okay, well there's that. There's always something there on the first day of pads.
You got, and I know like I was mentioning this to Ryan Day when we talked to him last week. I said you got a lot of new faces. He's like, well, they're not as new because they were here in the spring, and it's like, yeah, but this now is where everyone's actual playing time. Like I know they say it's on the line in spring and it's on the line, but it's tangible now.
Yes.
Like guys who have been here, who have been grinding, saw you go out and give a guy $2 million or $500,000 or $1.3 million to come in here and play their position, and they're like, no, I'm still here too. I'm gonna show that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, then you're going up against the other unit, offense or defense, whichever one you play on, where you're trying to prove that your group is better. I'm quite sure.
I hate you. I don't even know you, and I hate your guts.
I like it.
The name that I think was the one that I seen floating around was Jay Timmons.
Oh.
They say that he was playing that nickel position, and they say, I was like,
okay.
Well, I mean, his father was really good, so I would imagine,
hey,
he would have some skill. They say they say his stock is rising. Is what
that's
I hear.
Good. That's what I don't care who it is. I just want it to be another year of great defense from Ohio State, and obviously you want the offense to improve. Julian Sayin being a part of that. I didn't get to see him in person when we were out there. I don't think you did either, did you? I know you stuck around practice a little bit on Friday.
Right, but I was there they was warming up, and then they went to individual drills, and by that time I had to leave.
Yeah. Well,
I had to leave, right? It was something I had going on.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you have to do your
yeah, that's what I had to do the Cleveland show. That's what I
was.
Whatever.
I wasn't sure if you.
I don't actually care
if you had an emergency number 2 again, like you did a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
That sometimes helps. That could be it. Well, Julian's saying apparently, everybody's taking note of the fact that he has bulked up, and as we heard, he's kind of been joined at the hip with Mickey Marotti and Jeremiah Smith in the weight room, just like that's who his workout partners are. Well, I mean, one's his coach, one's his partner, but you get the point. Julian Sayin was asked about, the weight gain and how that's helping his game.
Yeah, I'm about 215 now, so a little bit heavier than last year, and it was very helpful in the off season. Coach Mick pushed me pretty hard, and I think the extra weight has helped me in throwing the ball and running the ball.
I like that. Extra weight's good for football. That's what I heard.
You gonna drop a shoulder? Is that what he's saying?
Well, maybe he is. Also makes me feel good to know that if that little extra weight is good, I bet a lot of extra weight is great. So I feel like I'm in a prime football condition right here.
2 things, 215, a little heavier than last year. Me too, Julian Sayin. We're in the same boat when it comes to that.
You and a lot of Ohio State fans are like, well, I don't know anymore. Now with the Ozempic craze taking over, everybody's losing weight. Maybe not. Maybe you go in the stands now, it's just going to be a bunch of deflated people walking around looking like Jelly Roll. Good for that guy.
And 2, I know there's a bunch of people listening that are now wetter than they were a minute ago once they heard Julian Sayin talking about running.
I don't know. I don't mind this.
I'm wet.
I don't mind playing it. I don't know if I like you saying it, though. I don't know. It's okay. I don't know.
That's how obsessed people are with this dude's scrambling ability.
I know. Well, it's because it unlocks everything, allegedly. I mean, if your coach is Urban Meyer, I'm not like disparaging Ryan Day, but I'm saying like, we were taught under the school of Urban Meyer that if you have a quarterback that can run, the numbers game works out. But that is also because Urban was like more open to doing that and having like guys who could have also played fullback play quarterback.
And that guy's going in the Hall of Fame now.
Oh, JT Barrett. But I'm saying even like forget him. Tim Tebow, like also as great of a college quarterback as he was, could have played tight end or fullback. Like he's a big dude.
Yeah.
So that's who Urban recruited to play that position. Ryan Day's got a different philosophy on that, and I don't know that they're as apt to say, let's just run him 15 times. That's a great statistical advantage. We can hat on a hat. That's going to mess them up. I don't know that that's the way Ryan Day's ever going to think, but if Julian's saying, hey, it's a 3rd and 3 and the play breaks down and he's got a chance to scramble and a linebacker's bearing down on him, I hope he can get up from the play. Adding a little weight helps to that, you would think.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about Julian this season, which a lot of Buckeye fans are want to see, is does he pick up those – if it's 3rd and 5 and nobody's open, do you try to put your feet on the ground and go get the 5 yards?
Yeah.
And sometimes, you're not going to be able to get it willingly. Sometimes you got to drop your shoulder. And if you can fall forward, that's that leaky yardage, that hidden yardage that people talk about. So maybe that extra weight is for those situations where, he's going to have to drop a shoulder a little sometimes and just to get that extra 1 or inch. We know it's a game of inches, so there it is.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what it looks like. Obviously, there's a lot to prove for him still, and there's a lot to prove for this team. There's a lot of people kind of questioning, hey, the schedule's tougher. You lost all these first rounders off this team, especially on defense. So how's it going to look? That's okay. It's all right for people to ask those questions, and I hope that the Buckeyes answer them. Also, people questioning Arch Manning. So, did you see the clip of Cam Coleman?
Yes, it did.
Texas transfer wide receiver.
With the one hand behind him looked like some Calvin Johnson stuff. Just one hand snatched it right out the air, jumped up like 50 feet in the air.
Well, I was going to say, he literally looked like his feet were 4 feet off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And then his arm, the ball is, a mile behind him. And he it almost looks like Spider-Man shot a web out to catch it. Like, it didn't even look like it was his actual arm.
Yes.
So somehow he catches this pass, hauls it in with one hand. It's a great grab. It's slow motion. It's poetic. It's he looks dangerous, right? Looks like he's going to be a tough cover, and the catch radius is insane. However, the first question that popped into my mind, and apparently a lot of people online, is who threw that pass?
It's a wobbler.
Who threw that one?
It is a wobbler.
That's by the way, that's a similar problem you have with your boy Shador up in Cleveland, because Shador,
that's a wobbler.
There's a lot of passes they throw there. They show highlights where it's like, look at this great catch, and it's like the pass looked like a wounded duck, coming down.
I wonder, but this one with Cam Coleman is so egregious that I wonder if one of them linemen hit it.
Well, that could be too, because apparently the Texas people are saying it got tipped. Here's the thing. I just asked the question. I think a lot of people said, who threw that pass? That's interesting. Who threw it? Because, of course, that you would think that would be the ones that Cam Coleman is working with.
You would think.
But maybe not.
I laugh at it because they did a great job of not showing who it threw.
They did edit out who threw the pass.
There is no way you go find out who threw that ball.
Well, and so then, of course, the internet was like, who threw the pass? Then I read on CBS Sports right after all that, like the next day, yesterday morning, I see Cam Coleman's viral practice catch underscores the pressure Arch Manning can't escape. Instead of marveling at the Texas receiver's acrobatic catch, several social media users targeted Manning for what they considered an errant throw.
Bingo.
Targeted.
Bingo.
Targeted Manning. Yeah. Targeted. He was targeted, Dylan. They put a bullseye on his face by saying, who threw that pass? And again, this is Brad Crawford from CBS Sports wrote this article.
Yeah, and Arch Manning. Under a lot of discrimination in his life.
Yeah, right.
That's clearly
right.
Did you see, aside from Arch, did you see Peyton's son is like in high school?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hype the next one.
Wow.
The hype train's going to be there.
Like, how old? Is he like a senior?
No, I don't think
he's like a freshman or sophomore. He's pretty young still.
Hey.
Yeah, listen.
We get no.
Not only are the Browns tanking their season so they can draft Arch Manning, you're not even allowed to question if Arch Manning threw a pass that you see in practice that looked a little bit off. Not allowed to question it. Just accept his greatness, let him go ascend. And who knows? All the other footage that comes out of Texas, of course, it's carefully curated, I'm quite sure.
But
all the footage that comes out, I mean, he is dropping dimes. Like, he does look like Arch Manning. Like, there are plenty of highlights of him throwing ridiculous passes, right? So
this is so funny because it's literally, I feel like it's going to be the same thing. Like, all the things that people criticize Shador and his fans for, it's going to do the exact same thing with Archie, his fans.
And thank God, the organization that wants to draft him more than anything is the same organization that currently can't figure out whether or not to play Shador Sanders.
This is hilarious.
I don't get the Arch hate. He would have been the number one pick in the draft if he came out. Full stop.
I don't think we watched the same football season, Dylan. Like, I just
he put it together towards the end for sure.
No, he got better after the pressure was off. Yeah, great. Like, he started to look better when everyone thought their season was over.
This year, Dylan, there's no excuses for him. There's no excuses at all. If they can't even make the CFP, like, it's come on now. Like, that's
no, it's because it's too tough in the SEC.
Ridiculous.
It's too tough.
No, they could miss the playoff. He just has to be in New York. Period.
Okay.
Period.
Oh, well, I mean,
his coach is a full-blown loser. He can't stop that.
Yeah, well, that is true.
Making excuses for him?
Yeah, he is. Of course he is. He's a member of the media. He has to. That's what we do.
This is unbelievable.
We have some great audio from the Pro Football Hall of Fame ceremony over the weekend in Canton. You will hear that in 2 minutes. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Hey there, and good morning. Heads up for our east side drivers. If you're leaving the house right now, we are seeing our first crash of the morning. And yes, it's happening in your area when you're passing places like Reynoldsburg and Bryce. 70 westbound is a little bit restricted. That right lane is blocked when you're passing that 270 interchange. Slower drive times definitely expected. 21 miles per hour when it comes to your speeds. The backups now extending 70 over by Bryce Road. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
This is Gordon Miller from Miller Lending, the original home of the no-cost mortgage. If you've been in the market for a new home or just wanted to take advantage of lower rates, recent events have shown exactly why Miller Lending chose to offer a way around bad timing with our no closing cost program. With no fees rolled in or charged, including the cost of title insurance, you can simply close on today's rates and refinance free of charge as rates improve. Over the past several months, we spoke to numerous borrowers who had heard rates were coming down and chose to wait. We explained that if rates did fall, you could simply update a few documents and refinance again, but why take the chance? So when rates spiked a 0.5% recently, not only was I disappointed that we couldn't help those who waited, but also for those buying a home who just saw a sharp increase to their monthly payment. So while we can't control the market, we can offer an alternative. Eliminate timing and say goodbye to closing costs forever. 877-9-NO-COST or simply apply online at nocostmortgage.com. Miller Lending is an equal housing lender and MLS number 250-2146.
Nothing feels better on a hot summer day than coming home to a nice air-conditioned house. If your AC is on the fritz, don't sweat it. Call the pros at the Waterworks Heating and Cooling. We service all makes and models and can provide great savings on a Lennox home comfort system that delivers that perfect feeling. The Waterworks Heating and Cooling Services. Call us at 614-232-2222 and schedule fast service today. The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better results.
T-Bone and Tyvis is sponsored by Capital Ford of Columbus. Find your dream ride and get approved fast at capitalfordofcolumbus.com. Tyvis Powell is a legendary Buckeye. T-Bone loves to eat Buckeyes. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
You know what I did over the weekend?
Ate food.
Yes. Didn't you? Didn't everybody? I mean, unless you're on a fast of some kind.
Anyone on a 72-hour fast?
I mean, let them live if you are. That's fine.
I mean, you know, I had Chipotle for the first time in a long time.
How's the lettuce scare?
It was like an outbreak or something. I told my wife that I was going to Chipotle, and she said, "You better not." And she said, "It's like something going on."
There's always something going on.
Wait. Separate from the lettuce thing?
I'm not sure. She just said She said you ain't been hearing about Chipotle, and I'm like, no. I thought that was Taco Bell.
Well, I thought it was lettuce.
I didn't get lettuce, so I didn't play that game. I said I'm gonna give me a bowl without lettuce, and the craziest thing happened. I didn't finish it.
That's a skill issue. I'm so disappointed in you. Why even go? You clearly weren't hungry. Clearly you weren't hungry.
By the way, they had a salmonella outbreak at Chipotle. That's
did they really?
Going on there.
Oh, well,
yes. Okay. And I definitely got chicken, too.
Ebola, salmonella, probably COVID started at a Chipotle at this point.
No, don't say that. They'll bring you from front of Congress and they'll harass you as you're taking your trash out. You don't want to do that. They'll let you, an 85-year-old man out there, and it's like, we got to get him! Put him in the Hague! And it's like, okay, man, I don't know. He was just trying to help get people to get their medicine. I don't know, whatever.
So what happened?
Get mad at this guy all you want.
What happened to you this weekend?
So I did something that I should do more often, which is I brought my kids into the culture that I was raised in.
I thought you was going to say you went jogging. Go ahead.
Tyvis, I willingly did this. This was not something I was forced to do at gunpoint by a cardiologist, all right? This is different. And when I say the culture I was raised in, I don't mean religion. I mean in the late 90s, I started getting into watching the popular culture of the times. And one of my favorite movies of the time was Men in Black. And so I hadn't seen that in years.
The first one?
Yeah, the original.
Okay.
Because the whole point is
where the dude's a big cockroach.
Yes, right, yeah. A man came in here, dear friend of mine. A dead man. Had a cat. Anyway, that guy, that whole movie, I used to love. I've watched it 100 times. But with the kids, for whatever reason, it's it's a little too scary or it's just never. And then now we're at a point where we're so busy, we just don't sit down a lot and watch movies together. Mm-hmm. So I made it a point to say, look, we're going to New York in a few days. They like the pop culture stuff. I want to be able to say, hey, here's a movie that now you've seen, and then you can know what this building is, that you'll recognize some of these buildings because they're in the movie. And so we're watching it, and of course, my youngest this was the greatest reaction ever because she's 6, so I thought there's a couple parts, right? Could be a little for a 6-year-old. Little violent, right?
You watched it at 6, didn't you?
No, I watched it when I was 16. My parents didn't let me watch anything like that.
Dang, you old.
It came out in 97.
97. I was 15 years old when that movie came out.
97?
Yes. I'm old. So my youngest, we're watching it. And at first, like, I said, okay, there's going to be a bad guy here who's going to jump out, an alien, you got to watch out, And she's like, okay. And then she's covering her eyes. And then, of course, she's like, it's scary.
Okay.
And so I was like, do you want to turn it off? She's like, no, leave it on. And so then later, I was like, okay, there's a part here where the giant cockroach, when they're at the very end, and he's trying to get on the spaceship out at the World's Fair site in Queens. I'm like, you got to be careful. It's a little intense there.
Was this before or after he ate him? He's like, eat me. I'm going to get my gun.
It was right around that point, yes.
Eat my
Right. It's that point where I'm like, because I know there's a part where they blast him, and then they think they're done. They're wiping the slime off, and then he pops back up. Yes. And then the medical examiner lady, she blows him away.
Yep.
And I'm like, there's going to be a scary part here. And she's like, okay. And she's like, let me watch it because I don't want to be scared.
Can you do her voice?
Let me watch it. I want to be scaled. I don't want to be scaled. So she sat there and watched it, and then she was like, "That was gross. I want to watch it again." I was like, "Okay." So we're getting her over the fear of like the scary movies, even though that's not. I know it's not a scary movie for a 6-year-old.
Wow, you should see my 4-year-old because every time, no matter what the movie is, if it looks remotely scary, she's covering her ears, but she won't not watch it.
Yes.
She covers her ears and don't hear that, but she like keeps looking at it, and it's just like, go downstairs, go somewhere else.
Yeah, that's what I have a 7-year-old. I try not to traumatize her when she's getting scared. I'm like, it's on a screen. Right. What are you doing? See? I got to lock in. I'm like, don't yell at her.
I needed you as a parent because like still to this day, some of those movies that come up, we're in the theater and the trailer comes up, I'm like, nope, I'm going to look down at the floor. Like, I don't want to see it. I don't need it in my head. It's going to mess with me. I know, to this day, sometimes I flip the light off as I'm coming up from, like, the basement, and I'm just like, ooh, we're going to get up these steps quick.
See, the only
I had to run up there.
The only time I ever felt like that, it's only been 2 times in my life where I was, like, scared of something I seen on TV. When I first seen Thriller as a kid by Michael Jackson,
really,
that one had me.
That's my sister too.
That one, it freaked me out.
Yeah, I could see that. I guess.
And then when I was in college and I went to go see The Conjuring with Cardell, and he got up and walked out the theater, I had to go home and read the Bible after that. That movie was crazy.
Hey, let me just tell you, when you're covered in the blood types, you don't need to read the Bible. It lives within inside of you.
It's loser talk.
Look at you. Some loser talk. That's lack of faith. Stand in there and deliver. You need to stand up and rebuke. Anyway, sorry. It's all in me still. I don't know how to get it out. Adam Vinatieri was at the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Of course, he is going in, could go in either as a Patriot or a Colt, right? I mean, he had legendary career with both teams. But here is Adam Vinatieri, legendary kicker, talking about some of the people in the crowd.
Hey, Pat McAfee's here in the crowd today. Great to see you, brother. The only person who enjoyed holding my balls more than my wife.
Bang. Now, he went on to say his wife held balls for him when nobody else was there in the offseason so he could kick. That's all he was talking about. He then went on to thank someone who was not there.
Thank you for demanding excellence every single day.
Hang on. He said, well, is this the clip?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So this is him thanking Bill Belichick for everything he did in his life. However, Bill Belichick was not at the ceremony, obviously in part because he didn't get elected to the Hall of Fame this year, controversially, right? When he was eligible and they didn't put him in.
I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah, he should be there. He should be in Canton, but they're stupid, and somehow they left him off the bat. I don't get why, but anyway, here's Adam Vinatieri.
Thank you for demanding excellence every single day. Your preparation, discipline, and attention to detail shaped far more than my football career. Unfortunately, Bill couldn't make it here today. There's a lot going on at UNC right now. He may be on a recruiting trip right now looking for the next Lawrence Taylor. I thought it was because training camp had already started. But in truth, it's because he's judging his girlfriend's cheerleading competition.
Bill must be a big time jokester on the low. No, because everybody all his former players be dogging him like this, so he got to be a jokester.
There were tons of great clips because you had Drew Brees went in, right, and he talked about the city of New Orleans and how much that meant to him, and that's very touching and moving. Larry Fitzgerald talked about Randy Moss and how he had a great line where he said, like, someone asked me, like, what did you learn from Randy Moss? And he said, nothing, because no one can do what that guy does physically. He said, but I did learn, like.
He said that he had better hands than Chris Carter.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he said, Uncle Chris, it's time to admit, I got the better hand.
Oh, these are all fine quotes. But where do I go? I go right for the guy who's got like a stand-up routine, because I don't need the touchy-feely stuff. I get it. Like that's all. If you wanted all that, you could have watched the whole ceremony. That Adam Vinatieri talking about his wife holding his balls and Bill Belichick at his adult cheerleading competition. That's what I needed. That's what I'm here for.
LW in the chat said Adam killed Bill, put him in the murderer section with OJ, Ray, and Marvin Sr. Wow.
Dang. Man. Yeah. He can't. Woof. I'm gonna try to regroup after that. That's a good tweet right there. What was that? A YouTube comment. Thank you, LW. My guy. There you go. He also LW said JT Barrett, if you didn't see it, is getting inducted into the OSU Hall of Fame. He said, will JT show up to his induction ceremony?
Probably not.
Sure,
he's out.
Do we try to take him off the do not call list for this occasion?
Right. I need some help understanding a quote I saw over the weekend. We'll talk about it next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Hey there, and good morning. Heads up for our East Side drivers. If you're leaving the house right now, we are seeing our first crash of the morning. And yes, it's happening in your area when you're passing places like Reynoldsburg and Bryce. 70 westbound is a little bit restricted. That right lane is blocked when you're passing that 270 interchange. Slower drive times definitely expected. 21 miles per hour when it comes to your speeds. The backups now extending 70 over by Bryce Road. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Men, when addressing the problem of erectile dysfunction, you want the right treatment for your specific medical situation, because every case is different, and finding the right treatment can mean the difference between just an okay experience and an amazing one. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and at our practices, we offer the full range of ED treatment protocols and can even combine therapies to help make those intimate moments special, both for you and your partner. At Tri-State Men's Health, we are the leader in treating ED in the area. Our medical providers specialize in men's sexual health and understand that no two cases are alike, which means you'll get the right treatment for you based on sound medical evaluation and appropriate applications of medical therapies. Plus, we offer treatments that are effective in well over 90% of cases, which means if you're like most men, you'll get your sex life back. So call us. Your initial visit is just $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices across the tri-state area to serve you.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place, here with a happy customer.
Wilson's trying very hard.
Thanks, Mom. I mean, Margaret.
Wilson, is this your mom?
Yes.
Mom.
Wilson, your mom should like your windows.
Oh, I wouldn't know. We actually have Pella windows.
Mom!
They've really lowered our energy bills.
I'm going to go wait in the car.
Get the windows that homeowners rated the leading window brand in Columbus at PellaColumbus.com.
Recruiting is the lifeblood of any successful program. But here's the thing about a great pitch. Everybody sounds good before you commit. Hey, it's Austin Ward here. What tells you who somebody really is comes after the yes. That's what impressed me most about Awaken 180. Paige didn't need me to believe some giant promise. She wanted to understand what I needed and then let the program prove itself. Once I started, the attention didn't disappear. The coaches knew how my week went, what was coming up, when something needed adjusting, and when I simply needed somebody to say to me, "You're doing this right, keep going." I lost 50 pounds, but that's only part of why I still endorse Awaken 180. Plenty of companies are great at recruiting customers. Awaken 180 is great at developing relationships. Paige and her team stay involved because they actually care whether you succeed. That's something you can't fake for very long. They earned my trust, then they backed it up. And they deserve your trust too. Check them out today at awaken180weightloss.com.
At ADP, we know you want your landscape business to succeed, but we don't know anything about landscaping. ADP only knows how to handle the business of your small business. So if ADP focuses on the payroll and the HR, while you focus on the land and the scaping, success should follow. Just don't expect us to know all about Kentucky bluegrass, zero-turn cutting, or what to do with a woodchuck. That's for you to figure out. Let ADP help your small business focus on the part of the business you're good at. ADP for small business.
When your furnace or air conditioner stops working, you can always rely on Atlas Butler to get it up and running the same day. So why not depend on Atlas Butler for all your plumbing needs? Our expert plumbers can take care of anything from a clogged drain to a broken water heater. We work on all brands of water heaters and plumbing equipment. One call does it all.
Atlas Butler is at your service. Call 1-800-FURNACE.
Before you hit the grill this weekend, ask yourself one question. Does this need Paisano peppers? Burgers? Yep. Sausage? Absolutely. Pizza? You better believe it. Paisano peppers, authentic, additive-free peppers, add the perfect kick to any dish. The only thing we don't recommend putting them on is your ice cream. And honestly, somebody's probably doing that too. Find Paisano peppers at local retailers across Central Ohio and taste what your food's been missing. Paisano peppers, because bland is boring.
All your favorite fan shows are on YouTube, along with those fake YouTube ads like Chew This Gum and It Grows New Teeth. Experience the splendor of Bo sitting in his closet, Timmy Hall's gouty gold chains, and Matty Ice wearing a coat in 90-degree weather. It's all there. Head to YouTube and subscribe today.
The Fan Poll is sponsored by JT's Pizza and Pub, home of award-winning pizza and $2 tall boys. All day, every day.
Tyvis hates Girl Scout cookies.
I hate it.
And little girls. And America.
I hate.
Seriously, Tyvis, what the hell?
Okay, whatever this is, I already hate it.
You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Did you see the big debate this weekend? So I'm on Twitter and Instagram, or X, whatever you want to call it.
Nobody calls it that.
I know. But
only losers call it that.
Whatever.
Twitter for life.
I want to be politically correct.
Don't be. not with him.
Okay. Anyways, so I'm on there and I see this debate going on, and the question is, they said that it was between Denzel Washington and Will Smith. Who was the better actor? And the statement that kept getting retweeted or reposted was, Will Smith can play any role that Denzel played.
More range.
But Denzel can't play every role that Will Smith played.
That's I in a million years, if you said who's the better actor, I think I am dumb, and I often equate better acting with dramatic acting.
Mm-hmm.
And clearly, Denzel's does much more of the dramatic side of things, and I do love almost every Denzel movie I've ever seen is great.
Yeah, my father could be a little dramatic at times.
Sure.
Is that where you got it from?
Yeah. Nah, I don't do that.
No, but like I said, I was watching Men in Black over the weekend, and the level of, kind of range that he has just in that movie.
Could Denzel do that role?
Probably not. It wouldn't be. I have to go way back to when he was a much younger man. Because in that movie, Will Smith's
did he first blow up at 50?
I know. Not
Denzel? No.
How old?
He was made it big in the late 80s.
Yeah. Okay. Denzel Washington is 71 years old. So I'm saying obviously he's not at the time Men in Black came out, he would have been in his 40s, which is not he actually would be about my age.
Mm-hmm.
The age I am now is what Denzel Washington would have been if he was making Men in Black when it came out instead of Will Smith. I don't think it would have been believable, but part of that whole character is Will Smith is a young, wet behind the ears, very talented police officer,
right,
who now is getting brought in by the much older Tommy Lee Jones character, who's seen everything, is unflapped by anything. He's just whatever.
Yeah.
It's another day in the office, right? So that wouldn't work. But I could see. Will Smith went on to play Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Will Smith went on to play. He eventually played Venus and Serena's dad, right?
Yeah, won an Oscar for that, didn't
he? And he has those
that the same day he slapped Chris Rock?
Did he win an Oscar for that?
Yes.
And then
yes, correct.
That's too bad. That really sucks for the Williams sisters. And just when it's we're trying to remember our dad, Will Smith did this great portrayal. Oops, sorry, Chris Rock got involved. And now, not Chris Rock got involved. Chris Rock did his job. He was making jokes. He's the MC of the event.
Okay, here's the thing with Will Smith, though, because I saw I Am Alex the King in the chat said, Men in Black, back when we thought Will Smith was normal. I was 8 when it came out.
Yeah.
I don't think Will Smith is abnormal. I think him slapping Chris Rock makes him more normal. He's been famous since he's been a teenager. He's allowed one crash out.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't think it makes him normal. But to your point, like, to expect him to be like everyone you've ever grown up around who's never had any money, never been famous, never, he's probably had so many weird conversations. The fact that he's seemed pretty normal all this time. And then, yes, gigantic slip up. Like,
and look who he's married.
No excuse.
To.
Well, that's dude. I don't get it. I get it from the standpoint that he's like, we're trying to stay in it for the kids or whatever, but like they're grown now, right? Mostly.
The kids?
Yeah. So I'm saying, like, I don't.
Yeah.
Whatever.
If you have a wife that can't get over a guy that's been dead for 30 years as well, you would crash out.
Well, right. And see, that's a whole nother thing where it's like, I don't know what she's going through, but like, it sucks that she, whatever. It's a messed up situation.
I think that's what they were doing at that time was she was going through the alopecia where she lost all her hair.
Yeah.
And then he made the G.I. Jane joke.
Yeah.
And I think like maybe that she felt some type of way, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. But it's just.
Yeah, because she was whispering in his ear. You're going to let him say that?
Right.
But I feel like she laughed at it, though.
Yes, but there's always the underlying thing of like, when she says like, are you, even if there is a little bit of, can you believe he's doing that? He's probably like, well, what would Tupac do in this situation? And it's like, that's the wrong energy to bring to an award show, is what I'm saying. Is like, that's probably what caused him to run up there and be like, I'm going to slap the bleep out of this guy. It's like, at the very least, that's what would have been done. But that's not good. That's not helpful for your career, which has nothing to do with that.
Man, Tupac died behind doing stuff
that's
like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why his mom sent him from West Philadelphia to get him out of that situation.
That situation, it stinks because Will Smith laughed at the joke and then like had to turn it off real quick. Like, that's sad. Like, it's crazy.
I know. I will say,
but anyways,
on the what was the debate on the internet was, could Will Smith he could pull off every Denzel
role, but can Denzel pull off Will's role? And somebody in the chat said he couldn't play Coach Boone.
That's probably true. That one would be tough.
I think he could at an older age.
Well,
like
yeah,
if Remember the Titans came out now, I think Will Smith could play Coach Boone.
Maybe, but I tell you, man, now that he says that, like, Will Smith in Man on Fire absolutely could do that role. I don't think he could have done that role, but Denzel was great at that.
Yes.
Like, I don't think Will Smith could pull off Training Day. I think
he could.
No,
here's the thing.
No, because the whole thing is like you get like
I can see him playing that.
I mean,
role.
He ain't doing any of the dramatic roles as good as Denzel.
Okay,
but he could do them well.
Yeah, but I don't think
he ain't winning an Oscar for it.
No, right. That's where.
Meanwhile, Denzel could have been in Bad Boys.
No, of course not. I'm saying, like, there's an age issue here where we're thinking of Denzel, who mostly got
and by
a
the
lot
way,
of his bigger
Denzel's my
roles.
goat. Before anyone says that I'm disparaging Denzel Washington.
Well, he's my father. So.
But Denzel also has one of those things where, like, as a leading man, he still looked kind of slightly older in his 30s than probably his age was. So that allowed him to play up different roles, right?
What is Will Smith's best role movie?
Best?
Yeah, Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness.
That one was really good. That's really good.
That role?
Yeah,
Denzel could play that role.
So as well.
But he'd have to play again as a younger man.
He did John Q, so he could do Pursuit of Happiness.
For sure. Yeah,
Both movies make me cry.
I'm sad that John Q is like underrated. Like,
oh my God, it is.
I can't believe it.
I don't understand. I watched it a couple weeks ago, and I was like, this was right in Denzel's prime. It was like right after Training Day or right before. It was like right in that area. And I'm like, how does this movie get underlooked?
Yeah, that's one of your favorites, right, Tyvis?
John Q? Yeah. When you have kids, it hit differently.
Yeah. By the way, I need your help understanding this very quickly. Tarek Skubal, who, got traded from the Tigers to the Dodgers, and everyone said, including me.
He got hit in the mouth the first game he was with the Dodgers.
Yeah, it was not good. He was asked about the possibility of returning to Detroit in free agency after the season. He said, quote, I would love to play my entire career in Detroit.
Did he say that?
Yeah. He said, hopefully those negotiations can pick back up once the playoffs are done. I would love to return.
He didn't say that.
on the Dodgers.
You sure that he said that?
Okay, you know what?
Because you know that
fair,
we live in a world where AI
to be fair,
gets
okay,
people, especially people of your age.
Oh, I hate your guts. I'm so mad at you.
You're in prime age to get duped.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Apparently I am. Okay, well, if he said that, he's a loser. Because I don't know why you would say that to anybody. But, like, also, you can't play your whole career in Detroit because you...
No, I see Yahoo Sports put it out.
Okay.
I would love to play my entire career in Detroit.
You don't play, difficulty level, you play in LA right now. So that you haven't. Like, I don't care if it was 3 months. You go right back to Detroit next year. No one can say you played your entire career in Detroit. You didn't. You played with the Dodgers. You started a game for the Dodgers. Part of your career happened in LA. That's just, am I wrong? That makes no sense to me.
He said it on Pardon My Take.
This makes no sense, this man. You got the Dodgers. They brought you in, and you're immediately like, boy, I'd love to go back to my old team. They're trying to win a World Series, bro. What are you talking about?
The Dodgers won't miss him next year, though. They're loaded.
No, you know why? Because it's gonna be locked out anyway.
All that's true. I'm just saying, in what world could you imagine? Quarterback gets traded at the deadline and to a contender, and he gets there and he's like, yeah, I'm just here to basically try to steal a ring. I'm going right back as soon as I get done. Kawhi Leonard, when he was with Toronto, was he walking around Toronto going like, I can't wait to get out of here? No, he tried to win him a championship. Like, maybe he felt that way.
Guess what he's trying to do now? He's trying to get back to Toronto. He's trying to escape them charges, so he's trying to get out the country.
I know. I'm surprised you hate this, soccer boy.
What do you mean?
This is like borrowing a player. This is the equivalent.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
We've seen it in baseball happen before. I think Ricky Henderson got traded from the A's to the Blue Jays. They were contenders, and then he went right back to the A's in free agency.
Yes. Did he give an interview saying
the same thing?
Did he give an interview saying, I can't wait to get out of here? And also, Ricky never played for anybody but the Oakland A's? Like, no, he didn't say that. He played for another team. How is Tarek Skubal saying, I would love to finish and play my whole career in Detroit? You haven't played it in Detroit. You left. You got traded, but you left.
He's just being honest.
He's being stupid. There was some problems at one NFL camp involving two of the team's most important players fighting with each other. Talk about that next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Now looking at two crashes happening towards that east side of Columbus. Once again, it's as you're passing places like Bryce and even Reynoldsburg. The first one's going to be 70 in that westbound direction. When you're passing that 270 interchange, you do have that right lane is blocked. But then not too far away, we see that 70 westbound once again is still restricted. The right lane is also blocked at Bryce Road. That's the other crash that happened not too long ago. We're getting pretty slow, 9 miles per hour for your speeds in this area. Backups now extending towards that State Route 256 area. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your Fan Traffic.
Well, welcome back to That Lux Life. It's your boy, Will Winmore. Today's guest, the Millionaire Ball from the new Ohio Lottery Daily Draw Game, Millionaire for Life. Hey-o! So if a player matches 5 numbers and the Millionaire Ball number, they win $1 million a year for life. Hey-o! Or $100,000 a year for life if they match just 5. Hey-o! Millionaire for Life is the game. Millionaire Ball is his name. Play Ohio's newest daily draw game for your chance to win for life. Players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Every summer morning is different. Luckily, Tim Hortons has a breakfast wrap for every morning. Kick off your summer with the bold new steak and egg wrap. Start your morning fresh with the egg white and Swiss wrap. Or keep it classic with the grilled breakfast wrap. No matter what summer mood you're in, you can always find a wrap at Tim Hortons. Your morning happy place.
Jerry, I've made a decision.
Aaron, are you giving away free services again?
Well, yeah. How did you know?
I haven't been able to quit thinking about your AC piggy bank. Get Eco. ECO. We work to extend the life of their old air conditioner and then give back all the money we were paid to do it.
Up to $1,500.
When they need to buy a new system.
Jerry, I'm getting ready to do something like that again.
Get Eco. ECO.
When we replace a water heater, I'm instructing all the Eco plumbers to give our customers up to $500 in free repairs before they leave the house.
$500 in free services that same day?
There's lots and lots and lots of things our plumbers can do for $500 or less.
And Eco is going to do these things for free when people buy a water heater?
Yeah, whatever they want for free.
That same day?
Same day.
Get Eco. ECO.
Give It Away Plumbers, Genius Electricians, and Gonna Make You Cool Again HVAC Technicians.
Go to geteco.com.
Life is full of uncertainties. You can't control the economy, the prices at the pump, or the grocery store, and you certainly cannot control the weather. But the one thing you can control is your home's efficiency and comfort. Steve here from USA Insulation. Let us help you take back control of your home by insulating your walls with our premium foam. You give us a call today, we'll come out, we'll insulate your walls, and we'll throw in your attic for free. So give us a call today, 529-2440 or usainsulation.net.
USA Insulation.
This is Gordon Miller from Miller Lending, the original home of the no-cost loan. With mortgage rates near their highest levels in almost 25 years, paying upwards of $15,000 to $20,000 at closing makes little sense, and Miller Lending wants to help. Now in our 40th year, our popular no closing cost program lets you simply close on today's rates, free of all mortgage-related costs, and refinance as rates fall. So why not pick up the phone for your no-cost quote today? 877-9-NO-COST. That's 877-9-NO-COST. Or simply apply online at nocostmortgage.com.
CEC Turf and Tractor is growing. We're proud to welcome Green & Sons Equipment's Mount Sterling and Marysville locations. Same hometown service you trust, now with the strength of one of Ohio's largest Kubota dealers. Visit CECTurfandTractor.com today.
McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Whether you're craving a Big Mac, McNuggets, or sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, make it a meal and save. Your favorite is now your wallet's favorite too. Extra value meals are back.
Enjoy a $5 sausage McMuffin with egg extra value meal, complete with hash browns and a small coffee. Most stores open 5 a.m. or earlier. Price and participation may vary. Promotion pricing may be lower than meal pricing.
Mike Rowe here with a fun fact. Did you know that 50% of the air that you breathe inside your home comes from your crawl space? Yeah. Whether your crawl space is wet, musty, or your floors are bouncy, do yourself a favor and call a Groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to repair your crawl space. Schedule a free inspection with Ohio Basement Authority, a Groundworks company.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
If you dread dealing with your insurance more than you dread build-it-yourself furniture, with extremely vague instructions.
What are these? Hieroglyphics?
Then you might have Insuranoia. You should have NJM Insurance. They go to great lengths to do what's best for their policyholders.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios, driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. Both the Cincinnati Reds and Cleveland Guardians lost yesterday. The Reds lost 7-1 to the Nationals, while the Guards fell 5-3 to the White Sox. Both teams have today off. The Buckeyes put on the pads for the first time on Saturday. Here's Julian Sane talking about how camp's been going so far.
Yeah, it's been fun. Just getting started really. And put the pads on today. And, just getting on the same page with the offense and being able to continue to develop our trust and our growth. It's been a good group to work with.
And finally, on Friday, it was announced 9 legends would be inducted into the Ohio State Athletics Hall of Fame. Former quarterback J.T. Barrett and baseball standout Nick Swisher headlined the class. This update is sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Warmer weather, more time outside. Summer gives weight loss a head start. Awaken 180 gives you the plan to make it happen. The official weight loss program of summer.
Home for football, food, and fun. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Tweet the program at Bone and Tyvis 971. Large debate going on in the YouTube chat about Will Smith and or Denzel Washington. Could they, because this was an internet debate apparently about these two guys could swap roles.
Yes.
Will Smith could play every role Denzel Washington played, but Denzel probably couldn't play every role that Will Smith played. And I think that's an interesting discussion.
And everybody's going back and forth with movies. What'd you say? Somebody say Glory? Will Smith couldn't play Glory?
Yeah,
yes,
Glory.
And
I said he played in Emancipation.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Those are good points by you.
They couldn't play Django. Shout out to Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. I don't know.
Jamie Foxx is very talented.
He's underrated.
Now, he's like one of the most diverse.
Yes, he does stand up.
But is he underrated?
Yes,
I'm saying this from the standpoint of
is very underrated.
Oh, Jamie Foxx's real name. Yes. No, I'm saying like
he's great at everything.
Yeah.
And I don't think he gets talked about like that.
Neither one of these two we talking about could have played Steamin' Willie Beeman.
No, well,
maybe Will.
But no,
he was a basketball guy.
Okay, but I'm saying like Jamie Foxx, I feel like got a lot of very deserved credit for playing Ray Charles.
Yes.
Right? Like that. Like when that happened, everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, this guy was a stand-up comedian." Who did all these goofy roles and everything, all this stuff. And now he's doing a very good, like, I'm almost eerie, like, interpretation of Ray Charles, like, almost too good.
Yeah.
And I think he got his credit at the time. And I think he hasn't done as many of those roles since. Like
he was about to die.
I know he was. I'm saying, like, yes, right now today, people are like, well, could he do that?
Literally was about
But
to
when
die.
he was making those movies,
stroke.
we were having those discussions. That's the point. Maybe people have lost track of that. But no, I definitely have. And
his
he's great.
impersonations is unbelievable.
No, one of my favorite stories about him is when he auditioned to be on Kanye West's song Slow Jams, and Kanye basically was like, I don't want this stupid actor on my song. And then he heard him sing, and he was like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Like, he's that talented. He can do anything.
Oh, he is. He's incredible. I saw that Max Crosby and Kirk Cousins, they got into it at Raiders practice. Kirk Cousins obviously is getting starter reps. Plan is for him to be the starter. Apparently, Max Crosby has had this issue for years where when he's in practice, he's like, oh, I don't even see practice. I just see football. And he's just like, I just go out there.
Wait, who said this?
I mean, he didn't. I'm making up a quote. He didn't say that directly. But he said, he essentially said, like,
I don't see color.
I don't have, right. I don't have the exact quote, but I'm paraphrasing, but he does essentially say, all through my career, it's hard for me when that whistle blows. I just go get the quarterback, go hit somebody.
That's
and
what
I can't
praise about.
just turn that off. Right. So he's had this. He said he had it in college where they had to pull him out of practice sometimes because he was getting too violent. He's had it in the NFL. And apparently he had this happen with Kirk Cousins where he hit him a couple times, even though, of course, you can't touch the quarterbacks in practice. Well, he was. And Kirk Cousins, being a 15-year veteran, is like, hey, don't do that anymore. Then it happened again. And apparently the second time, Kirk Cousins got up, got in his face, and they had words and came to blows. And so they both got
the video of that.
I do too. I don't know why we don't have it. I wish we did.
Let me find out Kurt got them hands like that. Put your mittens on Max.
I don't know if that's advisable, but yeah, either way, both of them were held out of practice, I believe, on Saturday. I think this happened Friday. So yeah, they were both held out of practice Saturday for violation of team rules, which clearly is, fighting during camp. But I don't know. Did you ever have any really bad moments where you were in it when you were playing, either in college or the NFL, where you either witnessed something like that or you were a part of it?
Oh, yeah, I witnessed it a lot.
Yeah.
I witnessed some fights in camp. I witnessed Doug Baldwin was about to fight somebody. It might have been Sherm, now that I sit here and think about it. I think they got into it a bunch. I watched Mike Bennett come to blows with Jermaine Ifedi, which was hilarious to me. Them two went at it. Then I watched Jimmy Ward fight D-Hop.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's like one of the more viral ones.
Yeah, I was standing right there. It was like, I always say D-Hop didn't want to practice. The story to me was they came out, right? We came out to practice. Right before we started, they pulled both teams in and they said, listen, there will be no fighting. If you fight, no matter who you is, you're getting set down for the day. You're done. And you're going inside. Okay? Yeah. Had that conversation, boom, break. We warming up. And D-Hop comes over, and he's like, is Sherm practicing today? Because Sherm was coming off the Achilles injury. So he's like, is Sherm practicing today? And Sherm out there, but the trainer's like, no, we shut him down. He ain't practicing with y'all. So D-Hop like, dang, I can't get no work in? Like, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? He can't get a couple reps or one-on-one in? They're like, no, Sherm is shut down. So D-Hop go, okay. Get the one-on-ones. He go up against Jimmy Ward. And Jimmy, he ran like a stop route, and he caught the ball, and Jimmy went for the ball, and that was it, right? He caught the ball, and that was the end of it. And he, like, shoved Jimmy. And Jimmy looked at him, and then they just got to wailing, and I was like, man, that's crazy. I feel like I feel like D-Hop just didn't want to practice because Sherm wouldn't practice. I swear on everything I love, that's the only reason why they fall.
Hey,
Jimmy threw the craziest 2 left-hand hooks I've ever seen. And he should have knocked him down. I'm shocked.
Now, see, that's where I feel like a misunderstood aspect of human life is that, why would someone act like this? Why would someone do that? It's like, we never consider the fact, like, that person just may not want to be there. Right?
Like, it was hot that day.
Right.
It was hot out there. Nobody wanted to be out there.
Like, the freedom that gives you when you don't want to be somewhere and you do have to be there. If you're just like, I don't care. I'm not taking this seriously. You guys can take this seriously. You guys want to get all worked up about it. I'm not.
Well, whatever.
Right. Like that freedom you get when you're like, throw me out of practice, please. Let me be out of here. I don't want to be here today. And then what happens? He goes into a fight, probably to get thrown out. Did it work? Did he get thrown out?
Oh, yeah. Dude. It's so funny because every time I watch the video, Sherm makes the greatest business decision I've ever seen. He was standing there with his helmet off, and as they got to fighting, Sherm threw his helmet on, then went in there, and I said, you a smart man. You a smart
Put the helmet on and then ran
then you
in.
see me running in at the end.
There's video of this whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
Like one of the more viral
I'm
camp
looking at it
fights.
right now.
I forgot all about it.
You see 30 cover. I had the little cast on my head.
There you go. Yeah, see, that's good. It's this time of year. It's hot out, like you said. Some of the guys don't want to be out there practicing anyway. Some of them definitely want to be out there practicing, and they don't know any other speed than I got to go out and make a name for myself. So, yeah, it makes sense that there was apparently some pushing and shoving at Ohio State's camp, right? There was some up with the Browns. There's been fights in camp. This happens every single year, so I think it's good. But yeah, it's rare you hear like two of the studs, let me back up. I don't know that I would call Kirk Cousins a stud, but two of the biggest names on the team getting into it like that to the point they both get suspended.
It's very weird.
Max Crosby and Kirk Cousins get into a fight like that is shocking.
When I seen Kirk Cousins, like the Max Crosby thing, I can hear that.
Sure.
To hear Kirk Cousins,
yeah,
I was like, wow, that's yeah. Yeah.
Did Jared Verse and Spencer Fano get into it, I believe?
Yes, they did.
Berea?
Yes, they did. They didn't get thrown out of practice.
No, but there was a little bit of a tussle, and then they got right back to it.
Yeah.
And they kept on going.
Yeah.
And that's fine, too. I'm all about that, though. I like the edge. Ryan Day got himself a nice commitment over the weekend. We'll talk about it next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Now looking at two crashes happening towards that east side of Columbus. Once again, it's as you're passing places like Bryce and even Reynoldsburg. The first one's going to be 70 in that westbound direction. When you're passing that 270 interchange, you do have that right lane is blocked. But then not too far away, we see that 70 westbound, once again, is still restricted. The right lane is also blocked at Bryce Road. That's the other crash that happened not too long ago. We're getting pretty slow, 9 miles per hour for your speeds in this area. Backups now extending towards that State Route 256 area. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your Fan Traffic.
CME Federal Credit Union wants to beat your current loan rate by 2% on autos and toys. Learn more at CMEFCU.org today. Terms apply. Minimum floor rates 4.99% APR cars, 6.50% APR other vehicles. Federally insured by NCUA.
When your furnace or air conditioner stops working, you can always rely on Atlas Butler to get it up and running the same day. So why not depend on Atlas Butler for all your plumbing needs? Our expert plumbers can take care of anything from a clogged drain to a broken water heater. We work on all brands of water heaters and plumbing equipment. One call does it all.
Atlas Butler is at your service. Call 1-800-FURNACE.
Hi, guys. This is the Rocket Roger Clemens. You don't pitch in the majors for 24 years without feeling it later. Shoulders, elbows, knees. Trust me, pain doesn't retire when you do.
That's baseball legend Roger Clemens.
I tried the ice. I tried rest, PT, nothing really worked. When I heard about QC Kinetics, the concept sounded promising. Non-surgical regenerative treatments that help your body heal itself without surgery. Sign me up, just what I needed, real lasting relief.
Whether you're a former pro, a weekend golfer, or just want to walk around pain-free again, QC Kinetics uses cutting-edge technology and natural biologics to help restore restore and repair damaged tissue.
I trusted them with my joints. Now I'm back doing what I love.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544.
Kick off football season behind the wheel of a 2026 Toyota Tundra from Germain Toyota of Columbus. Right now, get $299 APR financing for up to 72 months on the rugged Tundra. Don't miss your chance to score big. Visit Germain Toyota of Columbus, just off I-70 and Bryce Road, or online at germaintoyota.net.
We ask parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
Nathan has taught me to embrace the moment. Age-wise, I'm in my late 60s. I'm old enough to be his grandfather. Will he be embarrassed to acknowledge me as his dad? I think the most important thing we can do is let them know that they're safe, that they're valued and cared for and loved, and that they're important.
I knew I wanted to be adopted by him because of how he taught me to be the person who I am today. And it's coming from a dad that didn't expect to become a dad, and I feel very proud to be his son.
That was what he needed, and he was what I needed. Every day is full of new opportunities. That's what it's been about, realizing the simple things that it takes to make such a huge difference in these kids' lives.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care at adoptuskids.org. Brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Do you have foot pain? Foot pain is not normal regardless of your age or job. Podiatric physicians are the most qualified doctors to care for your feet and can provide important foot care solutions or shoe inserts to better manage foot pain. Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association podiatric physicians are located throughout the state and are dedicated to providing the highest quality foot and ankle care. We've been serving the profession and the public for over 100 years. For more information or to find a member of the Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association near you, visit ohiofoot.org.
Hi, I'm Josie. My daughter turns 5 today. Blow out the candles. I'm also an Ohio State Highway Patrol trooper. When you move over and slow down, you're not only giving me room to work, you're making sure I can get home to celebrate with my daughter.
Roadside workers have lives and families, but when they're on the job, they put it all on the line to protect and serve us. Let's all give them room to work. When you see flashing lights, remember, they're not just roadside workers. Thank you for moving over and slowing down.
What's the best way to make sure you don't miss any of your favorite fan shows? Oh no. Download the Fan app, silly.
Ah, damn it, I knew that.
App Store, Google Play, or just scream right at your phone. Psst, you can also listen to Buckeye games. Do it now. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We'll see a chance of some scattered showers pushing across the area this morning, otherwise mostly cloudy skies. Later on today, some showers and thunderstorms redevelop, and some of those could be strong to severe with gusty winds and locally heavy rain. Otherwise, it's a humid day with mixed clouds and sun, highs in the upper 80s. For tomorrow, scattered showers and thunderstorms are likely. Those too could be strong to severe. We'll see humid conditions with highs again in the mid-80s. For the Fan, I'm 10 Weather Impact meteorologist Justin Gertz.
There's nothing Bo Bishop can't do well, except find competent co-hosts. Bishop and Friends.
Weekdays from 9 to noon.
The Fan.
Internet, calm down.
The day one of these men answers an email in a timely fashion will be the first day they've ever answered an email in a timely fashion.
The internet is ruining everything.
This is T-Bone and Tyvis.
I'm disappointed in you.
Why?
Well, you did your TV hit earlier at 6:42. 10 TV every morning. Tyvis goes in there and talks to people.
Yeah.
Gets on the news.
Yep.
Then came back in, and that's usually when you put your hat on. So in the last couple segments, when you came back, you had on a white bandana to match your white T-shirt. And I thought it was a good look.
And he tied it in the front like Tupac because he heard Jada Pinkett Smith's name. And he was like, yes.
So
let me try to woo her.
So Dylan made this observation. Fish came in right away and was like, "Oh, what's up, Tupac?" Like immediately that happened. Baker came in and was like, "Who do you think you are, Tupac?" Like everyone has made the Tupac comparison.
When we come back, we should come back to California love.
I'm saying, one, I wish I could wear a bandana like that, but I don't think it would.
You definitely could.
But then I would look like I'm at a meeting that isn't a meeting I want to be at, and so I don't like that. I feel like that would be bad.
You look like Jelly Roll.
No, I'm thinking. But then I look over just as we're coming back, and I see you put your hat on over The bandana.
Yeah.
Why the bandana looked good? Why?
Well, it kept it kept falling down. I had to keep tightening. I got tired of doing
I see.
that.
So okay. I see. All right,
You
that's
gotta
fine.
get Jada to tie it for you.
Oh, do you know?
Will you stop?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like that was the answer on the Will Smith. Why did he slap Chris Rock? Because Jada Pinkett Smith is sitting there, and he's like,
Tupac would have never let this happen.
His bracelet was, what would WWT do? Not WWJD. It was WWTD. What would Tupac do?
So I'm sitting here, and I was talking to T-Bone, and he was telling me about his weekend and how he's this big-time celebrity in Marysville, and all these people just kept walking up to him and saying, hey, love the show. And he was like, I ran into Cam Young. And I was
in the
like,
chat.
oh, okay, yeah. So I then go check my messages, and I get a message from Cam Young. And he said yesterday, he seen T-Bone at Trace Tortillo. Where y'all at? I was about to say, I didn't know it was a Portillo's in Columbus. I would have been to.
Yeah. That's what I ordered there.
Tortillas.
Yeah. At Trace Portillo's, as you call it. Trace Patrios. They have a Here's a wild thing. Trace Patrios has a location. It's a Mexican restaurant. They have a location in Galloway, right around the corner from where I used to live. And then we moved to Marysville, and it's where their other location is. And so we've been going there since pretty much I've owned a house, which is going on a while now. But we went there when I lived in Galloway. Now we go up there in Marysville all the time. It's a good spot. But yeah, Cam came up and said hi to me as we were leaving.
Yeah,
he was very nice.
He says that he didn't want to bother you because you was with your family. He said he's a good guy. He said, but he wanted me to know that you did order every entree.
Hell yeah. I mean, I didn't, but yes. What I did get there, because they have the quesabirria, which is the birria tacos where they put the cheese in it. And they give you the consomme, all that stuff.
Man, you
delicious.
ate good.
It was but here's the thing. I loaded up on chips because I'm talking with my parents, and then they're talking.
So they got good salsa, is what you're saying.
It's
or do
okay.
you do the queso cheese?
No. My wife does the queso.
Yeah,
I do the salsa, but then I put a little hot sauce in it.
Yes.
However, my mom, who is not at all with the spices, she does not agree with the spices are not.
Well,
for her.
You get her own.
No, but we could have done, but we were trying to get her because she's like, oh, I can't do salsa, it's too hot. And I'm like, this is not hot. Try it, and she tried it, and it was good, and she realized it had flavor.
So you messed it up.
Yeah, I could have put hot stuff in there, but then I encouraged her to do that. So then she was using the same one I was, and I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. So anyway, I loaded up on chips, and then my meal came out, and I was making fun of you for not finishing your Chipotle, but I had to take some home. Because I couldn't finish it. It was a lot.
I don't do doggy bags.
What'd you call it?
Doggy bag.
Oh, doggy bag. I thought you said donkey bag.
I don't do that. If I don't finish it, it
depends what it is, but also my oldest was working.
Did you hear about?
She didn't get to go to this, so I was like, well, she'll eat one of these tacos if I leave it. So then she heated it up later and had it.
Did you hear the story about Timmy not taking his steak home?
No.
But eating the sides at
Tim
the steak
Hall?
house? Yeah.
What did he do? What was steak?
He went to a steakhouse. This is what Common Man tells me. He says, he goes, Tyvis, if you go to a steakhouse, would you ever take the steak home? And I looked at him and I said, no, because I'd eat the steak there and take the sides home.
First off, yes, you eat the steak because it's meant to be eaten fresh. That's the whole part of that. But also, who's not eating their whole steak?
Timmy Hall.
I wasn't going to let her take a third finger after she originally said she only wanted two.
Come on, Timmy. That's bad.
Yeah. So
what did he take home? How much of the steak?
I'm not 100. I didn't ask those questions because I was flabbergasted at the fact that he even took the steak home.
Totally
I've never
fair.
heard that.
Totally fair to be flabbergasted in that moment. I'm shocked by that. I mean, I guess taking the taco home's not great,
This is the same man who can't eat a Cape Cod.
Well, because they're sharp and they cut his mouth. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you've met Timmy. He and Common Man both. They're perfect for each other because they have so many things where it's first, they have rules. They have that show needs a safe word because everything is well, I can't do this. I won't do that. I'm not for this. Do not do that. Can't be around this. And I'm like, I get it. We all got our stuff. I get it. Timmy can't have Cape Cod chips.
Timmy already has a response to why he didn't eat the steak.
And it was big and long.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Timmy,
Come on. Now, if he's listening and he wants to call and defend himself, he can. He may be not up yet, but I'm just saying, if he hears that or if this gets back to him and he wants to defend himself, he's always welcome to. I just need to know the context. Like, I don't know that there is a context that saves that, but unless he had lettuce beforehand and he gave him.
What difference does that make?
Well, I'm saying if he was getting cleared out and he's like, I got to go, but then I leave the steak. I don't take it with me.
This was months ago. This was like a couple months ago.
No. I think I've taken a steak home before, but it wasn't like a gourmet steak. I went to like Texas Roadhouse, got full on bread.
Wow.
And took some stuff home.
Why would
Texas Roadhouse, you hear that? Dylan says you suck. Not a good place. I went to this place, they serve you dog food apparently, and I didn't take that home. I took that home, I guess. Bad you didn't finish it, but so good you took it home. I don't understand that.
I was full.
By the way, Texas Roadhouse, all the endorsement money, if you ever want to endorse this show, I'll take Dylan's cut because apparently he hates you.
Have either of you ever went to the Golden Corral and attempted to take something out of there?
Yes.
Yes. What kind of... Listen. Okay. I didn't grow up with a lot of money. I understand times can be rough. I'm just going to say this, that if you can't be doing that. You can't walk in there and say, I'm going to take a box of stuff home. That's what Golden Corral's for. It's sit down and eat as much as you want. The receptacle you take it home is in your stomach.
Nah, I've done
put it in your... Come on.
It's almost a challenge at every buffet that I've ever been to pull a Denzel Washington. I'm taking something with me. Like, yeah.
But not the... It's...
What you trying to tell you?
Something.
It's a buffet. It's a buffet.
Yeah.
You eat the food that's there. You can eat 5 plates of it if you want.
They don't care.
The only
Take it
thing
home.
you can take is like an ice cream cone or something.
Oh, I'll tell you, my wife, she would do that. She is the type, like, whenever we go out to eat, there can be 5 chips left with the salsa, and she'll be like, give me a box. I want to take the chips. I'm like, we're not, honey. We've got the money. We can go to the store and get a whole bag of chips, restaurant style, whatever you want. No, she wants to take it home. We ordered it. We paid for it. Bring it home. And I'm like, I don't even know. The bread, every time we go out and there's like Cheesecake Factory, there's like 2 slices left, throw it in the box. Like, you got to have that in the bread. I'm like, yeah, I'll just eat it. We'll finish it off.
We sit there, and this happens every time we go out to eat. My wife goes to, like, give me a box. And I would look at her and I'm be like, are you really going to go home and eat that? Like, are you going to really reheat that up and eat that?
Yeah.
No. So why take it?
My kids have gotten out of this, but there was a time where, like, they were getting a little spoiled by some of the relatives, and they'd come back from going out. Like, my parents take them out to eat or something, and they'd come back and be like, oh, yeah, we went to this place, and I ordered, like, the chicken tender meal, the grown-up size, not the kids meal. And I'm like, okay. And then I look in the box. There's, like, 8 chicken tenders and all the fries and the side. And I'm like, well, they're like, I wasn't really that hungry, but they said to order something. So I just ordered a whole thing of food, and I'm like, no, you don't.
That's different.
You order the food you're going to eat. If you don't finish all of it, fine. But, like, no, we had to, like, sit them down and say, if you're not hungry, don't order all that food. It's not meant to do that. Like, eat it there or take a little bit of it home.
I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Don't take the whole meal home.
I'm just not big on leftovers to begin with. And there was a time that I tried to, and then I saw this meme that said, we don't waste food in this house. We put it in the fridge and let it go bad, and then we throw it away. And I'm like, let's just skip the middleman of the fridge and go straight to the garbage can.
I will eat a leftover, but I'm with you. It's gotta be the right type of food. Like pizza, I'll eat for days. I'll eat leftover pizza all the time, but like
that's only good for one day after.
Okay, fine.
Because my air fryer ain't reheated up, and it'll be just as fresh that next day.
Makes a
after
difference.
That, that's it.
But you can't air fry a steak. That doesn't do anything for it.
I've done it.
That don't work, though.
It can't. No.
I don't think it works.
One that's already been cooked?
It's not bad.
One that's already been cooked?
Yes. Yeah, not like, cold into the air fryer. Actually, I have. One time.
I like it when Dylan says, I've never done that. Actually, I have.
The only thing that you can take home and eat the next day that is acceptable for me is Japanese steakhouse.
What about a pasta? You can heat up pasta.
Yeah, you can heat up pasta.
But it loses some of the sauce when you reheat it up, though.
But see, Tyvis, you take home, like you said, Japanese steakhouse, but you also get takeout Japanese steakhouse, where part of the whole thing is to go there and get the all the ambiance.
You're
making it in front of you. Yes, you're paying for all those guys' salaries to be there cooking it up, but then you don't get the show.
Who cares about the show?
That's like getting food from the strip club delivered to you. You don't get to dance. Like, that's not. Why do it?
If it's the wings from Magic
Lou
City.
Williams, you're not trying to get the Magic City wings without a little bit of dancing.
Lou Williams did it.
Yeah, I think that's silly.
He wasn't there for the show. He was there for the food.
I'm sure he can get the show if he wants to, I guess. All right. You know what? We didn't get to. Up next, Ryan Day got a recruit. Details in 2 minutes. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Still got some action on the roads on that east side of Columbus. When you're passing Reynoldsburg, you will still see that right lane is blocked by that 70 and 270 interchange. Once again, all happening on the east side. 13 miles per hour are your speeds this morning. Backups now towards that 70 and State Route 256 Hill Road area. That's actually a good detour to take, and just taking East Main Street to head downtown could save you some time. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
At Great Lakes Hyundai, the savings are so good.
Get 0% financing for 60 months on new 2026 Tucsons and Santa Fe's. Plus, make no payment for 90 days. Columbus or Dublin or GLakesHyundai.com. With through credit, not all will qualify. Ends 8/31.
Every summer morning is different. Luckily, Tim Hortons has a breakfast wrap for every morning. Kick off your summer with the bold new steak and egg wrap. Start your morning fresh with the egg white and Swiss wrap. Or keep it classic with the grilled breakfast wrap. No matter what summer mood you're in, you can always find a wrap at Tim Hortons. Your morning happy place.
At BMI Federal Credit Union, we believe it's never too early to build smart financial habits. Open a savings account for the youth in your life with just $5, and we will put $100 into a youth certificate. Visit bmifcu.org/youth.
When it's too hot to go out, it's definitely too hot for your AC to go out. The Waterworks Heating and Cooling Pros are here to help. We offer fast repair and AC replacement for any cooling system when you need it. Plus, we're a premier Lennox dealer and can install an energy-efficient system for a great price. Call the Waterworks at 614-232-2222 or visit us online at thewaterworks.com. The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better results.
T-Bone and Tyvis is sponsored by Capital Ford of Columbus. Find your dream ride and get approved fast at capitalfordofcolumbus.com. The only contraband hiding in Tyvis's butt cheeks is a Kit Kat bar. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
We're going to talk about Ryan Day. And then when we're done talking about this recruit that he got, I have an update on perhaps the worst national anthem we've ever heard in our lives. Okay? So you just tell me.
Is it the worst?
Well, we're going to play a little bit of it.
Who was it before her?
What do you mean?
Was it Carl Lewis?
Carl Lewis was bad.
Was he number one, though? Or was
Roseanne's was pretty awful. But Roseanne went up there like purposely trying to just, like not even, she wasn't even taking it seriously. She thought it was like going to be part of her brand.
I've ever heard hers.
Okay. Well, we'll get there in a second. I can't mess this up for 2 straight segments. I got to actually pay off on Matisse. So here is what it is. Apparently, Ryan Day got a recruit. This guy is a 2028 class dude. He is 5-star quarterback Christopher Vargas, committed to Ohio State over the weekend. He is the number 1 quarterback in the 2028 Rivals 300. 6'5", 205, chose the Buckeyes over the likes of Oregon and Virginia Tech. Apparently, we're in his final 3, but he was getting recruited by everybody. Number 6 overall prospect in the class. He also, I believe, he's from Massachusetts. He is the first ever composite 5-star quarterback from Massachusetts. And that's up in New England, where Ryan Day's from. So I believe his private investigator brother is the one who found this guy and dug him out before anybody else could see him. That's what I think happened. Yeah. Like that, Michigan fans? Yeah, he's still on the private investigator thing, you losers. Enjoy your tainted championship and your stupid program. Have fun with that.
You say he's the number 1 quarterback?
Yeah, 2028. Now, again, I don't get as excited about high school recruiting these days because, as I keep saying, if you need any position group, the money is what's going to matter, and you can just go to the transfer portal and get someone who's played college football who might actually help you out more than the high school recruit who's never played a down of football in college. But still, I like to win on all fronts. Win on the field, win in the classroom, win in the recruiting battles, win in the transfer portal, win it all. Have the best stadium, have all that, like win everything. So this is good for Ohio State.
So don't they got a quarterback for 27, the kid from California? Brady
Edmonds.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yes.
Okay. So this is going to make it interesting. Okay. All right.
Is that the guy that, remember they were all panicked because he took a visit to UCLA?
Yeah.
And then it turned out that it wasn't that. I don't know. Yeah, anyway.
Will both of them be on the roster come 29 season?
Hell nah. No.
You don't think so?
No.
One of them going to be gone?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess not. I don't know. By the way, I just looked up at CBS Morning News. Tupac Shakur murder trial to begin. So
they're trying somebody?
The one dude that told it all. Said Diddy paid him to do it.
Well,
he's singing the blues.
Good thing they finally...
But they still going to take him down.
How long has it been? Is that 25 years?
96 is when he died.
Jeez, almost 30 years. 30 years.
Yeah.
30 years ago. Wow, yeah, I see. Wow, the guy looks very old now, who may or may not have done this, who's alleged to. Okay, whatever. We were just talking about Tupac earlier in the show.
Where he was like basically saying like Diddy told him to do it.
Yeah, you see him sit in an interview here. Yeah, there you go. All right, sorry, we're an ADHD, ADD show. Sometimes things derail us. I apologize. This also derailed. So last week we played you the audio from the Women's Professional Baseball League. Their first game, they hired Martha Reeves to sing the national anthem.
Yes.
And it was bad. I need to figure out, because I don't remember what day that was. Was that Friday? I can't remember.
No, we were in the studio, so it was probably Wednesday that we played it.
Was it Wednesday? I don't know, whatever day it was. I think it might have been it might have been a week ago. Might have been Monday last week. Anyway, let's see if we can find the original, because she sounded bad. If you didn't hear this, it went viral. She didn't sound good. She had these backup singers. Martha Reeves went on to a Detroit television station. It was the Fox affiliate up in Detroit, and defended herself. She talked about some of what was going on, apparently, in this situation. Now, is this audio, Dylan, from that, or is this audio from when she was in the stands talking about how they don't know how to sing? Do you know where this audio is from? You know what? Let's just play it and find out. Okay.
Why you singing with me? Who's singing the same note I'm singing? Why?
So this is them rehearsing. Yes. Video came out of her rehearsing with these backup singers, and she's just ripping them to shreds for being terrible. Okay. So she goes on Detroit's Fox affiliate and is talking with the guy and demands, she at first said she didn't need to do a redo because she didn't have anything to prove. Then she changed her mind and decided, let me start singing a little bit.
Do I do a redo of the national anthem right now?
Not there. No, I can do it right now. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes.
Right, so it's not any better. Okay?
It's a little bit better.
It's not any better.
No, yes, it is.
All right, here's the end. This is what happened. I'm going to get you to the end of this so you don't have to listen to the whole thing.
Bring it on. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Credit to Abraham Silver from Northeastern High School, who taught me how to sing.
If I'm at Abraham Silver, I say, get my name out. I don't want to ever hear you. Don't tell people I taught you how to do that.
I don't have to look it up. Abraham Silver is for sure dead, and he's rolling over in his grave saying, please don't mention me. He was her music teacher, Tyvis.
Yeah, she's 85.
He's not alive.
Whoa,
okay.
That's messed up.
Unless he's like a 115-year-old man right now.
Well, yeah, I don't think he's alive.
I'm not even going to look it up. I know he's...
I need to see, because that's Martha Reeves and the Vandellas, right?
Yes.
That's the name of it, like Nowhere to Run To, Nowhere to Hide. Like, that's her song.
I heard hers.
She can definitely sing.
I got to listen to, you say Roseanne?
All right, yeah. Just tell me, was that what you heard just now? Was that better than this?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
I mean, she sounds exactly the same. Now there's just not people singing with her, so you only hear her. But that was no better in the studio. It's not good. Do we have the Roseanne one? See if we can find it, because that one.
It was bad.
I mean, that was supposed to be bad, though.
Here's a little bit of it, Tyvis.
Stripes and bright stars, on the country wide, where so gallantly streaming.
It's okay.
She sound like my kid with it
Should we remind people of the Carl Lewis National?
By all means, if you haven't, play it.
And the Rockets.
Nah, he is just the worst.
Through the night, that a black was still there.
His was so bad that he had to say, "Uh-oh."
Oh no! Like, that's the legend. That's the legendary Carl Lewis drop came from that anthem. I think that's been a drop that people have played on the radio since I've been in radio, and I've been in radio for 25 years. Like, that's insane.
Fergie had a bad one.
Well, that's
Ingrid
the Draymond
Andress
Green.
had a bad one at the All-Star game. I think it was the baseball All-Star game a couple weeks or years ago.
Oh, the Fergie one, that's where you get the Draymond Green meme of him just like breaking, everybody looking at each other and trying not to laugh. Then Draymond can't hide in the fact that this is awful.
Fergie's has to be the most perplexing.
Well, she just was trying to do
sing.
like, it was like someone told her, hey, you know how Marilyn Monroe sang that, like, happy birthday, Mr. President? Like that, that's what she tried to do. And it was very weird to sing like to a flag that way. That was very bizarre. That was odd, but whatever. Yeah, it's each their own, I guess.
Roseanne started laughing
because they started booing her.
Well, no, I genuinely think the point of that was she was trying to be the Roseanne character. Like, how would Roseanne the character sing it? She probably maybe she just can't sing. She's a comedian. She wasn't hired for singing, but yeah, stupid. Anyway.
Started booing.
Yeah. All right, we got a couple voicemails to get to. We'll get to those. But next, it is Overachiever of the Week. We'll do that when we come back. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Still got some action on the roads on that east side of Columbus. When you're passing Reynoldsburg, you will still see that right lane is blocked by that 70 and 270 interchange. Once again, all happening on the east side. 13 miles per hour are your speeds this morning. Backups now towards that 70 and State Route 256 Hill Road area. That's actually a good detour to take, and just taking East Main Street to head downtown could save you some time. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Halbizu with your Fan Traffic.
What can ADP do for small business? We help answer the business questions, like how do you track employee time? How do you do payroll taxes? Or what does compliance even mean? So small businesses can focus on bigger questions. Now florists can ask, can we invent another holiday to sell bouquets? Pizza shops can ask, how do we stuff a calzone into a pizza crust? And pool cleaners can ask, what is that thing in the filter? These are the questions you can focus on when ADP takes care of the business of your small business. ADP for small business.
All the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
My AC's still cooling, but something's not quite right. Seems it's working awfully hard, but I'm so hot at night.
Let us have a look. We'll figure out what's wrong. We'll recommend the best plan to get it running strong.
Get a free diagnostic AC check with repair.
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Leon was about to leave the military.
My biggest concern was, what am I going to do next?
He found out about My Computer Career and their military transition program.
The Cyber Warrior program takes you from not knowing anything about a computer at all to being a subject matter expert.
How long is that going to take?
In the span of 4 months, I was able to get 4 different certifications. notifications.
4 months? Leon's advice?
Highly recommended.
Become a certified cyber warrior in just months at mycomputercareer.edu. This is one student's experience. Individual results vary. VA education benefits available to those who qualify.
Are you missing some freeloading buddies in your life? Well, catch Bishop and Friends on The Fan, featuring Columbus sports veteran Bo Bishop.
I have to acknowledge that I definitely had a mullet in middle school.
A man about town. Bo's a father who gives excellent advice.
If you're going to give me a breakfast pastry out of a box, the toaster strudel is significantly superior to the Pop-Tart.
Bishop and Friends, weekdays from 9 to noon on The Fan. And tell your smart speaker to play 97.1 The Fan.
State Fair food is getting smaller and pricier.
We'll have room for fried cookies.
Okay, you'd never overspend on food. What's your deal?
What's his deal? He went to Metro and got $450 in value on the new Samsung Galaxy A37 5G for free and no activation fees.
Free phone? Oh, sign me up.
Get that more for your money feeling. Only on Metro by T-Mobile.
For your number and activate $40 period plan. $450 based on device discount, waived activation fee. Not available if with Metro or T-Mobile in the past 180 days.
As a teacher or coach, do you ever feel overwhelmed supporting kids' mental health?
Teachers need tons of help.
I had never experienced players being so down that they can't even participate.
It's so important that we are constantly educating ourselves.
It's the same as the CPR class to me. We're trying to save a life here.
The Kids Mental Health Foundation has free tools and information developed by experts. Scan the QR code or check out kidsmentalhealthfoundation.org to get started.
Kick off your savings when you buy or refinance your home with a Miller Lending no closing cost mortgage. Closing costs aren't mandatory, so don't fumble away your opportunity to save money. 8779 no cost. That's 8779 no cost. Or apply online at nocostmortgage.com. The next chapter of Cleveland Browns football is here, and we want you to be a part of it. In the new world-class enclosed Huntington Bank Field, a new era of Browns football begins in 2029, and your path to being a part of it starts today. Place your deposit right now at newhuntingtonbankfield.com to reserve your spot and be one of the first to choose your seats in the best stadium on planet Earth, our brand new home in Brook Park. To reserve your spot and be one of the first to choose your seats in our brand new state-of-the-art facility.
Protect your home or business with Ramos Roofing. Trusted roofing, siding, and gutter solutions with free estimates and flexible financing. Call 614-761-7663 or visit RamosRoofingOhio.com today. Ramos Roofing. Reliable, local, built right.
In the old days when people lived to be 40, you only had one option for listening to your favorite show. But now, ooh, baby, radio, podcast, the Fan app, and YouTube, just to name a few, live or on demand. You have no excuses. The Fan.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Weston Air Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Everyone on this show was skinny until they met Bone.
There are a lot of fat guys here.
You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Tyvis, the shirt you have on, very nice today. It's a Are you looking at the Roseanne video?
No, I'm laughing at you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because we were talking at the break. Apparently, Tyvis had no idea the Roseanne national anthem. She also grabbed herself and spat while she was doing that. People did not receive that well when she was singing the national anthem back in the 90s. Anyway, Tyvis has a shirt on. It's a white Nike shirt.
Yeah.
Just a plain white T-shirt with a Nike.
Good.
It's got a tiny Nike logo right in the center. That's what the kids like nowadays. No big oversized logos. It's small. It's it's very discreet. You just want to keep it simple, right?
Just you get to that phase where you're a father now, you're older, you just get the simple things.
Okay.
Now.
But then you turned around and I saw someone who I recognized immediately.
Yeah.
But you had no idea this guy was on the shirt when you bought it.
Correct. I bought it online. So like when I bought it, I seen the front and I said, "Oh yeah, I want that." I didn't think it was anything on the back. So when I got the shirt and I turned it around, to my surprise, it was some dude playing tennis. And I'm like, everybody knows that I don't play tennis. So I'm walking out there, and Baker sees the back of my shirt. He goes, "Do you know who that is on the back of your shirt?" I said, "Roger Federer."
No, it's not Roger Federer.
Can I see the back of your shirt?
Yeah,
try
turn
to guess
around.
who it is?
Let's show the cameras, too. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Trying to,
I don't know who that is.
Okay. I saw that and I said, that looks to me to be a young Pete Sampras.
And that's what Baker said the same thing.
And you said what when I said Pete Sampras?
Never heard of it. I have no idea who that is.
Okay. So then
and I'm not even joking. I have no idea who that is.
I just typed in, which I just looked it up. I typed in Pete Sampras Nike T-shirt, and it immediately pops up like Nike graphic tee Pete Sampras, and it's the shirt you're wearing. Like it's on the Nike site. It says Pete Sampras graphic tee is what it's called.
Who pays
when you bought it?
Listen. Did it say that?
It did. It said Pete Sampras graphic tee, Nike store. Yes.
Maybe he thought they were trying to give the designer some credit or something.
I'm wearing
Who is Pete Sampras?
Yeah,
I got to do some.
You do that. You know what? That may come back to bite you in just a second.
And now it's time to highlight someone who's better than us in every single way. Meet our overachiever of the week.
Sponsored by Columbus Worthington Air, your trusted experts in air conditioning and heating 7 days a week.
He won Wimbledon in 93, 94, 95, 97, 98, 99, 2000. Pete Sampras, my overachiever of the week. How do you not know who Pete Sampras is? U.S. Open 1990, 93, 95, 96, 2002. He won the Australia Open. This man is a legend.
How many majors is that?
He's a dude. 9th in career titles in the Open era in tennis.
You say he's better than Roger Federer?
I don't know if he's better. He's up there, though. He's great. I'm not a tennis guy, but even I know who Pete Sampras is.
Overachiever of the week.
Apparently, a guy you have his shirt. He's so famous, Nike was like, put him on the shirt. You don't even know. You're like, yeah, I got his shirt. I got just for the front, though. Tyvis only looks at the front. Never looks at the back.
I wasn't familiar with his game.
Well, now you are. So there he is. He's your overachiever of the week. All right, go ahead.
My overachiever of the week goes to the WNBA. Kayla McBride, who broke the record for most threes in a game. She hit 10. She was 10 of 14. She finished the game with 43 points, and the Lynx beat the Wings, which actually was a close game, and then she just started hitting, and then it just got away from her.
There you go. Nice.
Shout out to Kayla McBride.
Yeah, she's been good. Good for her. Dylan, go ahead.
Bone mentioned earlier the Hall of Fame class, and we played Adam Vinatieri, and he said he didn't want to play the other sound because it didn't talk about holding balls or dissing Bill Belichick.
Too sentimental.
But I liked Larry Fitzgerald's speech, so he's my overachiever of the week, and here's what he said about Randy Moss.
Another player who changed my life was Randy Moss. People ask me all the time what I learned from Randy Moss, and my answer is always the same. I learned nothing. Because there was nothing I could do like him on the football field. They call him the freak for a reason. But what I did learn from Moss is about generosity. He gave me his clothes. He gave me his size 14 shoes. He came to my high school games. He let me use his car. And he even surprised me with the knock for the Hall of Fame. Randy, being acknowledged by you, someone bigger than life, it meant the world to me. And I'm so happy you're healthy, brother.
And that's how I expect Tyvis to talk about Cardale from now on, because he said he let him borrow his car.
I don't think that's happening.
Speaking of Hall of Famers, I seen that they did the list of people that's eligible for the first ballot. And I seen a guy by the name of Richard Kevin Sherman.
And let me guess.
I hope he don't get it.
That's insane. You're insane.
I hope they Bill Belichick. Make him wait. Make him wait a year.
Okay.
It's all for the torment that he does off the field. It's all his off the field antics that should make him wait another year. That's how I feel.
See, I think he's...
And I wouldn't go to his ceremony.
Why not? You and him are very close.
No, we're not.
You hop on the duty all the time together, according to you.
No, I'd rather play with my nephew.
Yeah, but you could go be a... Why wouldn't you go if he asked you to? Why wouldn't you want to do that?
Because I don't like the guy.
Then why do you play Call of Duty with him? I guess that's a fair question. There's a lot of people who probably play video games
it's something to do to pass time.
Did you play Call of Duty with any listeners after you put your gamer tag on the air on Friday?
I did not. I was on the duty yesterday, too. I was on for a good portion of the day yesterday, too.
Dylan, I think I've learned something about Tyvis is like all the people who he says he hates are actually like his best friends, like Cardale and Richard Sherman and all that. And then the guys like us, he's like, oh, no, I like Dylan. I like T-Bone. He actually hates us. That's what it is. To get really into Tyvis's head.
Telling you that.
If he really likes you, he says he actually hates you and can't stand you. And then he hangs out with you all the time and borrows your vehicle.
That's not true.
And drives you around.
First of all, I don't hang out with Cardale all the time. Cardale he's on the go. Like you never know where that kid is.
But when he's not on the go, where is he hanging out with? You.
No.
Yes, you guys are hanging out a lot.
No. I talk to him almost every other day, probably.
Right. And you can't stand him, allegedly.
Yeah, because he's dumb.
Okay. Whatever.
He gets far too much credit that he deserves.
See, again, this is what I'm talking. This is how you know he likes you.
See,
this is how you know he likes you.
Oh, Cardale is so smart. Oh, that guy. He just got it. No, he don't.
It's like
y'all don't know him like I know him. No, he does not. Same thing with Sherm. Oh, he went to Stanford.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy is just so smart. No, he's not. Have a conversation with him.
Well, I think
where should we try to?
Yeah, we asked him to. No, but I will say I think some of the delusion on Richard Sherman's intelligence did go out the window when he had the whole I can't
the best
drive
corner in the league.
Well, there was that. There was the I can't drive. There was the I stopped by the folks' house and now the cops are here. Like there was a lot of other things that happened there. So I do get that.
Bone earlier when you were basically condoning DeAndre Hopkins' violence because he didn't want to be here. I was like, be careful. Tyvis might swing on you so he can go do TV like he really wants to.
Well, that or what he wants to do is call Ohio State games, right?
TV is too strict.
You heard what he said.
You can't get all your thoughts in because you're on a clock. And you got to be
too
out.
short.
Yeah.
On a clock. Just to be
on the clock.
Very clear what was said there. Okay. Very clear.
Had to throw that L in there.
I don't know what I just trying to be clear. More quarterback drama in Cleveland. We'll give you the latest next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and happy Monday. Your roads are still looking pretty problem-free out there. No crashes to reports this morning, especially along that outer belt. No problems. 270, 33, and 161 over by Dublin to even that 270 area over by McCutcheon Road, just in case you're heading out towards the airport this morning. Lastly, if you're heading northbound, your drive times are also looking good between 670 to 270. If you're taking 71, that's an 8-minute commute. 315 is looking at 9 minutes. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
The summer heat can wear anybody out. Hey guys, it's D. Miller. If you've been feeling drained even with AC, it may not just be the heat. 1 in 4 men 35 to 50 has low testosterone and has low levels of energy, sex drive, motivation, mood, and more. Low T drains your energy and motivation, so you don't have the energy for the things you love and might not even recognize yourself anymore. So get the answers you need this summer for free. At Low T Center, you can book a free testosterone test and get a consultation from licensed providers who specialize in testosterone replacement therapy. Visit fixmylowt.com to schedule your free testosterone test today. Explore a range of peptides and even get a jump on that summer body with GLP-1s and medical weight loss protocols. Low T Center has been the #1 name in TRT since 2009 for a reason. Don't spend another day wondering why you don't feel like yourself. Visit fixmylowt.com to schedule your free testosterone test today. That's fixmylowt.com.
The great thing about Atlas Butler is they do it all. Heating, cooling, plumbing. Look, I'm busy with work. I don't have time to wait around or deal with lots of people. One company, one call, and they do it all. Wonder if they'll clean out my inbox. Seriously, offer that service. Please.
Atlas Butler is at your service. Call 1-800-FURNACE.
At Wright Pat Credit Union, we don't bury our fine print. We celebrate it. So while other banks hide behind phrases like,
rates subject to lunar cycles, promotion expires tomorrow,
our fine print is more.
Profits will be returned to you via better rates, fewer fees, and annual member dividends when we can.
Because, we're not trying to pull a fast one. We just want to advocate for you, protect your interests, and treat your financial life with the respect it deserves. Wright Pat Credit Union. Banking done right. Federally insured by NCUA.
Every summer morning is different. Luckily, Tim Hortons has a breakfast wrap for every morning. Kick off your summer with the bold new steak and egg wrap. Start your morning fresh with the egg white and Swiss wrap. or keep it classic with a grilled breakfast wrap. No matter what summer mood you're in, you can always find a wrap at Tim Hortons, your morning happy place.
CEC Turf and Tractor is growing. We're proud to welcome Green & Sons Equipment's Mount Sterling and Marysville locations. Same hometown service you trust, now with the strength of one of Ohio's largest Kubota dealers. Visit CECTurfandTractor.com today.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. If you've ever had somebody do work at your house, it's annoying as crap, at least to me, when someone shows up to your house that you never met, you've never worked with, and you didn't hire to do the job. Subcontractors, I understand why they exist, but for me, I want to work with a company that's going to bring people who know what they're doing, who are trained by the company to put their product in. On time, on budget, no surprises at the end. That's what Baths R Us does every single time. These folks started in Ohio and grew by word of mouth because they do it right the first time. And the big difference with them, they have local crews. They never sub out the work. The people who show up to your door, they're trained by Baths R Us. They're actually employees of the company, not some random crew they hired last week. Whether you need a safer bathroom to stay independent or you just want a space that you're proud of, they build it to last. That's Baths R Us. Call them today and see what it's like to work with people who actually keep their promises. Kind of a rare thing these days. Call them today, 380-225-BATH. That's 380-225-BATH. Baths R Us. Bathrooms you can trust. Call now.
Hey there, Jane Lynch here. You want to hear something funny? Too bad. You want to hear something uplifting that will inspire you? Good. Because today, I want to talk to you about Direct Relief, a humanitarian organization that does seriously good work when it counts. Fires, hurricanes, earthquakes. When disaster strikes, Direct Relief immediately shows up with medicines, medical supplies, and everything doctors and nurses need to save lives. Let's ship her out! Every day across the United States and around the world, they're making an enormous difference. If someone needs help, Direct Relief helps. No politics, no red tape. Hey, what you doing over there?
Oh, I'm packing insulin for kids with diabetes.
See, every box here is literally a lifeline for someone in critical need. So check them out at directrelief.org. You might just bring a smile to someone's face.
What would it take for my child to only miss half a day of school for treatment?
What would it take to fund a cure for childhood cancer?
It would take all of us to come together to support the research. Join us. Go to childrenscancer.org today.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios. Driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. Both the Cincinnati Reds and Cleveland Guardians lost yesterday. The Reds lost 7-1 to the Nationals, while the Guards fell 5-3 to the White Sox. Both teams have today off. The Buckeyes put the pads on for the first time on Saturday. Here's Julian Sane talking about how camp's been going so far.
Yeah, it's been fun. Just getting started really. And put the pads on today. And, just getting on the same page with the offense and being able to continue to develop our trust and our growth. It's been a good group to work with.
And finally, on Friday, it was announced 9 legends would be inducted into the Ohio State Athletics Hall of Fame. Former quarterback J.T. Barrett and baseball standout Nick Swisher headlined the class. This update is sponsored by TurboTrack Realty. Done with that property? Call John Kosick at TurboTrack Realty for a cash offer today. 614-472-0000. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Remember the time producer Dylan said that Alabama should be in the playoffs and that Tyvis started yelling at him? Those were good times. And remember later that day when Tyvis punched him in the face? Oh, classic stuff. Here's T-Bone and Tyvis.
Don't forget, tomorrow it is wild, or not, He
about to turn the clock back, didn't he?
It is Wet and Wild Tuesday. No, that's not what I was going to say at all. Hot Take Tuesday tomorrow.
No matter what I do, I'll never be common, man.
I still sometimes think I'm going to give out the phone number to Radio U, which is where I worked 20 years ago. So, yeah, I'm always fighting the stuff I used to say, places I used to promote, all that stuff. I always have to get that out of my head. Anyway, tomorrow, not Wild Card Wednesday. Totally different segment called Hot Take Tuesday. Where you can definitely do a very different thing than what we did on Wild Card Wednesday, which is talk about anything. It's totally different. Anyway, tomorrow. So, a few ways to get involved in that. You can tweet us at Bone and Tyvis 971, or you can call the voicemail 614-460-8010. We have a couple voicemails that came in over the weekend, right, Dylan, that you wanted to play?
Yes, and they're both about McDonald's.
Beautiful. Let's hear one of them.
I had breakfast this morning, and I had. All right, let me start out right here. So, gentlemen, sorry for the edit. Gentlemen, I had breakfast this morning for the first time in a long time. It was McDonald's breakfast, and I was reminded of greatness that I wanted to introduce to you guys in society. You get an Egg McMuffin with a hash brown. You put the hash brown in the Egg McMuffin. It is quite glorious. Your mouth will become wetter than a prom queen.
Okay.
Amazing. Pass on the goodness.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Snaggle, for that. Thank you, Snaggle. I didn't know where that was going. Good job, Snag. All right. Thank you.
Or option number 2, you go to Taco Bell that has better breakfast, and they'll do all that work for you. And they'll wrap the hash brown in the crunch wrap for you. You don't have to even put the hash brown on the sandwich.
You
gotta lie. You gotta lie.
All right, let me lock in. Let me get refocused here. Now, he brings up the hash brown on the sandwich, and this is where I want to bring this to your attention, Tyvis, because I have long said this, and I'm curious what you think. I think more sandwiches at McDonald's should offer a hash brown. In fact, I think hash brown should be an all-day food at McDonald's. I know Hot Take Tuesday's tomorrow, but I'll just throw one out there now.
Hash brown should be an all-day food
Like
item.
if you are, when you go to go to Sonic, you order a burger, they ask you want tater tots, onion rings, or fries, and you can pick which one you want.
Okay.
I'm saying McDonald's has hash browns. They're already frozen. Just toss some of those in the deep fryer, have them ready to go. And if I'm sitting there driving through and I say, you know what, instead of the French fries, now the French fries are awesome. Probably most people won't choose this.
Nobody's going to choose the hash brown.
But here's what I'm getting at is if you had those ready, then you could choose to have a hash brown instead of fries if you wanted it. Or what I think you should do, put that on your burger. Because now you're getting a crunchy potato product.
I'm with you now.
On that.
I'm here.
And I further think this is
a burger?
Yes, put it on the burger.
Just put the fries on the burger.
They'll fall out. It's not the same. It's not the same consistency.
Gosh.
But now let's even take it a step further. I'll tell you this. If you took those hash browns, dipped it in barbecue sauce, and then put that on there, now you've got a sauce delivery vehicle on the burger with a little bit of crispy and crunchiness. I've never had that. I've never done that. I want to do that. I have to time it up so I can go to McDonald's at like 10:20 and get a hash brown.
Your boy's
and
done
then
it.
Roll back. Have you done that?
Yeah. Go right at the end of breakfast, get some breakfast items, and then go up 5 minutes later to the kiosk, get some lunch items.
I need to do it.
What's wrong with you two?
No, because
a lot of stuff.
Because I've always thought if you dipped a hash brown in the sauce, whatever sauce, but I would go with barbecue sauce. You do that, and then you put that on the burger. Then now it's soaking in the barbecue sauce. You get more of that on the cheeseburger. How could that be bad?
You son of a bitch.
How could it be bad?
I might do it today.
Listen, McDonald's or Wendy's, you're here. Just call me. I'll come in. I'm willing to. I coach at the Y for free. I'll come in and help you coach. I'll coach you up there too. How to make some food. I got some ideas. I just want these ideas to get out there. That's all I'm saying. I don't need to be paid. I don't need to be compensated. Bring me in.
You two are the reason why a lot of the world is obese.
You're the reason I'm obese.
You two.
You're the one who pays for all the food around here. So. Well, I'd be talking.
You want me to cut you off?
No. That's not too quick.
Do we want a negative call about McDonald's?
Oh, well, sure. We just gave him a positive,
Yes.
so let's give him a negative. Sure.
Hey, guys. This is Evan from Hilliard. Leaving this voicemail because the universe is really testing my patience today, and I figured I'd share. So, long story short, went to McDonald's. They forget a medium fry and a large fry. If they forgot one or the other, I probably wouldn't have went back. Didn't discover this till I got home. So go back up to McDonald's. I go into this restaurant, and I say, hey, you forgot my medium and a large fry. The lady's like, all right, hey, we need a medium and a large. So I stand there for another, let's say, 3 minutes. Same lady turns around to me and says, hey, Did they give you your medium and large fry? It took everything in me not to say, do you think I would still be standing here if they gave me my medium and large fry? I'm not here for the ambiance. But I just simply said no, they did not. And eventually they gave me my medium and large fry, and I walked out of the store peacefully.
How was the fry? I want to know, was it worth it?
Hopefully they were fresh, but dude, yeah, that's a really solid call. That like, I don't know why we say stupid things like that. I don't know if you remember, there was this comedian years ago called Bill Engvall. His whole shtick was his "here's your sign." And it would be stuff like that where someone would say, did they give you your stuff? And it's like, no, I'm just here for the ambiance. You know, it's like, here's your sign. Stupid sign. That's a stupid question. You asked a very dumb question, you should get a stupid sign. But that one, that takes the cake, man. Yeah. Like, I'm surprised he went back. Because once I get home, I
feel like this just happened to me recently, but I can't remember what it was. I went to McDonald's. It was fries. Yeah, I think it was fries. I think me and my wife was going to split a large fry. And they was like,
first of all, that's a foreign language to me. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard. Split a large fry? Why? Were you in the middle of running a marathon? Why did you do that?
Because usually I get a small fry, she gets a medium. So it's like, well, we could just,
throw it into one.
Yeah.
Also, again, I've never ordered a small fry at McDonald's unless it came with a Happy Meal for my kids. But go ahead, sure. Ordered a small fry. This is all normal.
Anyways, we sat there. They like, pull up, because we got to get you some fresh fries.
This is the new McDonald's experience. Just like, oh, yeah, we'll get you through the drive-thru in 12 seconds as far as our window time.
Correct.
And then we'll park you for 17 minutes while we actually make the food.
To the door. Pull up to the door, and we'll bring your fries out. We must have sat in there for about 10 minutes. My wife got out the car. My wife had to go get out the car because I was on the phone. She got out the car. Boom. Walked in there and got like a free apple pie. That might have been the day I got the apple pie or something like that.
Yeah, they spend all their time making the free apple pies they give to people that they've pissed off because the regular food is not ready. And I don't understand it. It's so annoying. I have had that happen more often than not. Like, the amount of times I've pulled up to it's specifically McDonald's where I pulled up to the drive-thru. They've opened the window and handed me food and I drove away. It's like 40% of the time it's that. 60% of the time it's go to one of our 18 parking spots that we've designated. They call that prepare to fail. I mean, you're essentially. Can you imagine if Urban Meyer had walked in on his first day and said, guys, right over here is where we're going to put the third place trophies. We're going to put all the third place trophies in this case. We got first place, second place, third place. You would say, oh, this guy's not preparing to win. He's preparing to finish third. McDonald's putting those parking spots there is them saying, we know we're not going to get this out to you on time. We built parking spots to let you wait in comfort so you don't have to sit there and clog our drive-thru line. They know they're not going to get it done. They're not operating at a championship level, Tyvis.
Well, that's how Culver's is. They got like 8 parking spots for you to sit out there and wait for.
Culver's logo, you make a good point, though, because Culver's logo should absolutely just be, come on inside. Why did we even build this thing for a drive-thru? Just come inside. You don't go to a steakhouse and hit the drive-thru. You sit there because we're making it fresh. Just come on in. We're not going to make this in any reasonable time.
No, I think Evan, our caller, needs praise. He said he left peacefully. If I went all the way home and found out that they forgot my fries and I had to go back, I'd be flashing the chrome. Okay, that's what I'd be doing.
You gotta put it on your hip and raise your shirt like you hungry. Like you rubbing your stomach.
I don't think that's... Mommy, why did you quit working at McDonald's? Well, this man came in and flashed a gun at me because I forgot his fries. I don't know if that's the response.
Got to raise your, like you rubbing your stomach so they can just see the little chrome handle sticking down.
You know, if you two idiots wouldn't keep getting me off topic, we'd really get somewhere with this show. I have quarterback drama to talk about in Cleveland. We'll do that next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and welcome to your Monday. Right now, we are seeing a new crash being reported out on our roads, especially for our drivers traveling east towards that downtown area. 70 westbound, you can expect that crash. Just when you're passing Kelton Avenue, that left lane is currently closed, already down to 15 miles per hour, too, for your backups. Now extending towards East Livingston Avenue, just a little bit slower this morning. The road is still open. open, so when you're passing by, make sure to do so safely. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Tired of snoring? Sleep Better Columbus can help with a custom mouthpiece that opens your airway and stops the snoring. No mask, no noise. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com today. Stop snoring, sleep better, live better.
It's Leslie again from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
Wilson, we've kind of got a big announcement. We're doing a special sale right now where qualifying installs are 40% off.
Well, we're doing that at the other window place too.
Ah, that's an interesting coin.
April Fools.
April Fool's Day was a while back, Wilson.
Leslie, it's April 1st somewhere.
Is it?
Agree and disagree.
Get the windows that Columbus homeowners rated the leading window brand at PellaColumbus.com.
Hi, I'm Patty, founder of Awesome Tex. I started with a big idea to give old clothes a new life by turning them into recycled fibers and threads. Everyone told me that this was going to be impossible, but Chase for Business believed in me. They gave me a lot of guidance from the beginning.
Get financial guidance from bankers in the Columbus community and convenient digital tools all in one place. Learn more at chaseforbusiness.com. Make more of what's yours. Real customers compensated. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Dealing with pain every day, the first thing people will suggest is to get surgery to fix it. But who wants their body to be cut open? Before you make a decision that can't be undone, go see my friends at QC Kinetics for a second opinion. Dr. Ray Tesner and his team have helped tons of patients just like you in the Columbus area. Whether it's bone-on-bone arthritis, torn meniscus, or just years of wear and tear like me, they have real solutions. And they bring relief to not just your body, but your mind as well. They give you a medical evaluation, review your history, and go over the images to find the source of the pain. The main goal is to hold off surgery, and best case, skip it altogether. And that's why it makes sense to explore every option before making a decision that can change your life. Don't just accept surgery as your only choice. Call QC Kinetics today for a second opinion and know your options. The conversation and consultation are totally free. Go to QCkinetics/Columbus or call 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
It's time for the summer sunset sale at Great Lakes Hyundai. Right now, lease a new 26 Tucson SE for $149 per month for 36 months. $149 a month. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with owner assurance and America's best warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. Dublin or Columbus or glakeshyundai.com. With approved credit, $49.95 down plus tax title first month payment. 7,500 miles per year, ends 8/31.
Hey, it's T-Bone again. Sleep apnea doesn't have to rule your nights. Sleep Better Columbus has been treating snoring and sleep apnea for over 15 years with proven results and now has an office open in Marysville. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or go to sleepbettercolumbus.com. Stop snoring, sleep better, live better.
The radical left attacks law enforcement in the streets, while leftist politicians like Zohran Mandami, Tim Walz, and Jasmine Crockett slander them on stage.
They mask their faces to attack and murder.
Modern-day Gestapo.
Modern-day slave patrols.
And Amy Acton's echoing her fellow leftists, spreading dangerous lies.
Does this not feel like the Ku Klux Klan to anyone?
Amy Acton and her friends' rhetoric inspires violence against officers with deadly results.
New details about the deadly shooting.
A sniper opened fire from a nearby rooftop.
Jan specifically intended to kill agents. The attacks and violent acts targeting law enforcement are fueled by rhetoric like Amy Acton's, creating violence, endangering all of us. Ohio can't afford liberal Amy Acton. Vivek Ramaswamy backs law enforcement. That's why Vivek is endorsed by the Ohio Fraternal Order of Police and 67 county sheriffs. Because Vivek will stand with our officers to keep Ohio safe. Vivek Ramaswamy for governor.
Paid for by Vivek Ramaswamy and Rob McCauley for Ohio.
Your favorite fan shows are available as a podcast. What a concept. And don't miss exclusive podcast content like Austin and Burn. Listen on your schedule from anywhere in the world. Available wherever you get your podcasts. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We'll see a chance of some scattered showers pushing across the area this morning, otherwise mostly cloudy skies. Later on today, some showers and thunderstorms redevelop, and some of those could be strong to severe with gusty winds and locally heavy rain. Otherwise, it's a humid day with mixed clouds and sun, highs in the upper 80s. For tomorrow, scattered showers and thunderstorms are likely. Those too could be strong to severe. We'll see humid conditions with highs again in the mid-80s. For the Fan, I'm 10 Weather Impact meteorologist Justin Gertz.
Bo Bishop is a media legend. We have no idea where the other guys came from. Bishop and Friends.
Weekdays from 9 to noon.
The Fan. Every time Tyvis laughs, take a drink. Just kidding. You'd be dead in 30 seconds. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
So if you've been listening to me and Jimmy Haslam, you know that the over-under on the Browns is 5.5. But me, I'm saying the Browns are going to win 7 games this year. And if you believe me, then you need to get on Kalshi, because right now they have a 39% chance of winning 7 games, which means $100 will win you $249.90. On Kalshi, you're trading against peers in a live market, meaning there's no house. And as the probability change, you can buy in and out of your position, trade the draft, pick the game, and more on Kalshi. Download the Kalshi app and use code POW to get up to $500 in bonus credits when you trade $25. Kalshi, trade on anything. 18 and older only. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. Event contract involving risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Kalshi products are not available in all jurisdictions. Prices, values, and available markets may differ from those mentioned. For more information, see Kalshi.com/regulatory.
I did see that.
Exactly 60 seconds, by the way.
Hey, good job. Look at you.
What's that?
Look at you. Nice. I like it. Now, I saw something over the weekend. Did you see that the Senate, they're trying to get involved? Remember the Protect College Sports Act. Sorry,
yes.
That's what they're calling it?
Yep, Protect College Sports.
Well, they had a chance to try to get this thing in and get a vote on it before they all go on apparently recess, which they're on from now until September. Must be nice. Anyway, they didn't get a vote to it, so they've tabled it until September. The elections are coming up. A lot of the senators and people running for stuff are like, I'm not voting on this with the midterms coming up in November. So if it comes back to the floor in September, it's probably not going to get voted on, or if it does, it's probably not going to have enough votes to get passed and make monumental change.
It ain't going to get passed.
Right. So we'll talk. Joshua Perry's going to join us here in about 10 or 12 minutes. We'll ask him about this too. But yeah, I don't know why everybody in college sports seems to be basically pointing to Congress and saying, can you please fix it? When all the guys in college sports, a lot of the issues tend to circle around none of these schools will just abide by the rules that they've said they wanted. Every 5 seconds they say, we need better rules. We need better rules. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go over here and sign a player for $18 million with like no reason. You're the ones doing this. You're the ones who caused this problem. And now you're saying you need it policed. I don't understand why they can't figure it out themselves.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who set the market? Because, like, for example, the running back that committed to Tennessee.
Yeah.
Like, he's getting X amount of dollars. He's probably going to be the highest paid running back ever in the history of college football.
Was it DGG?
Yeah.
The guy that was going to.
So, like, Tennessee's the problem.
Well, right. And then they complain.
They didn't complain about the stuff.
Well, and it's a chicken or the egg thing, right? Because they were also the school where Nico Iamaleava, the day before spring game, according to them, held them hostage and said, if I don't get more money, I'm gone. I'm out.
And they said, well, leave.
But I'm sure that Josh Heupel and the people at Tennessee would be like, we need some rules. We need some guidelines. And then they go out, like you said, when there's a recruiting battle, they go, well, yeah, but not right now. We need to get this recruit. And so I don't know how you fix it. I don't think Congress is the answer. But I guess the solution, I think, and I don't think this is good for college sports. I don't think this is the way it should go. I think it'd be better off if we had all the way it used to be when it comes to the conferences staying aligned and all that. But probably the only way this gets fixed is if you separate yourself from the NCAA. And if you do that, then you have your own separate entity that now competes with the NCAA. I
don't understand why.
And now all the anti-competitive stuff goes out the window.
You don't need to separate yourself. What the NCAA going to do to you?
Nothing.
Exactly.
No, I know, but I'm saying the problem is whenever they try to the NCAA makes a rule and then somebody goes to court, fights it. Texas Tech, name your school. They all go, or a player does, and then the rules said, oh yeah, NCAA can't make that rule because they're the only governing body. So it's anti-competitive. It's not allowed. So I'm saying at some point, if the SEC and the Big Ten broke away and said, we're doing our own thing now, it's over here, separate from the NCAA, they might be able to set their own rules because they could say, well, if you don't like it, go play over there. You don't have to play in this league, but if you want to, this is an option. And then you could actually get salary caps, guidelines, collective bargaining, even stuff like that. I hate to say that because I don't want that to happen. we just had Ross Bjork on Friday on the show. We were out at Ohio State, and I was talking about how I want some of the traditions of college football to remain, but I also am acknowledging the fact that you live in a world where you got to find a way to pay for everything. So save college sports, protect college sports act. If you thought that was going to be the big knight in shining armor to fix everything, not yet. Not so far.
And to your point, I know Paul Feinbaum said if the Big Ten and SEC tried to break off that they would just be in litigation hell. But it's like, I'll take my chances against the NCAA in court because their record is not great.
Right. If I'm them, I would say, yeah, and then you can recruit a few other schools to join you. Sure. I mean, it would be another round of expansion, but did you see one of the provisions they put in this bill, which is hilarious, was they said we're going to cap these conferences at 19 teams. Can't have more, so you can't have 20 plus.
That's what they put in?
That was they put in here to keep it from becoming super conferences.
One more team.
Yes, but they said from the date the bill goes into effect, I forget if it was 180 days or 30 days or something. There was some time frame where they said the bill will kick in after 90 days or 180 days. That's when all this is locked and you can't move. So what do you think would happen if they pass this law? All these schools that have been sniffing around like maybe we should leave the ACC and go Miami, Florida State, all those schools are going to be like, we'll make your last and best offer, SEC. They're all going to get on the phone and say, if we want out, now's the time to do it. And they're going to try to do it.
How many teams does the SEC got? 16?
I think they're closer to, are they at 16 or are they up?
I think that's right.
I mean, the Big Ten's at 18.
So we can add one and they can add 3.
According to that, but they're not. No, what would happen is
what would happen is somebody getting kicked out.
These schools would jump. These schools would get out. No, they'd have like 180 days or 30 days or whatever it was to jump out of that and go get in the conference before the law kicks in. So that would basically kill the ACC and the Big 12 in my mind, because all these schools would jump and say, yeah, we're done. We're not going to be in that system.
Can we kick teams out?
Please, God. Oh, my God. Maryland, see ya. Rutgers, goodbye. Instantly. More quarterback drama in Cleveland. So Deshaun Watson, Shedeur Sanders, they've been, flip-flopping every day, Tyvis? Who gets the reps with the ones?
Yep, every day.
But there was a big kerfuffle over the weekend because I think it was Shedeur's day on Saturday.
Yep.
And what happened?
They flipped it. They gave it to Deshaun. So he had back-to-back one days with the ones. And that was a very... Everybody's like, oh, this the first lie Ty Monken told, because he said they were going to go back and forth until they named the starter. And then they went back-to-back with Deshaun days, and Deshaun looked good out there. He did. Shedeur looked good, too. Now, what was funny is I was trying to figure out how he would respond to it, because this is something that this was like some right before practice. By the way, we know it's your day to go with the ones, but you're going with the twos. And I was interested to see how he would respond to it. And I thought he threw the ball really well. Now, Deshaun had some touchdown throws. I don't think Shedeur threw any touchdowns that day, but he still threw a nice ball and all those things. But, you could tell that Deshaun had that offense going a little bit better with the one. So that was Saturday.
Was it worlds better? Was it marginally better? Well, I
told you from the jump, to me, they they're about, I can see like they're about on the same level.
They're even.
Yeah, it's about on the same level. I do think Deshaun might have a little more zip to his ball, but Shedeur has been more consistent. Deshaun is peaks and valleys. He got days where he's unbelievable, and he has days where he wasn't that good.
Yeah.
I think as of lately, from last week, they say he had about 3 days where he just put it together and he just looked really good. So I think that they kind of riding their momentum. Ultimately, it's funny because the pushback has been like, everybody's like, well, it's essentially over. Like, it's going to be Deshaun Watson's team. And I laugh at it because I'm like, well, the biggest thing is that we got to get to the game, because Deshaun has looked good in practice before, but he also hasn't looked good in games. So, like, I need to see it in the game. And Shedeur is vice versa, where he hasn't looked good in practice sometimes, but in the game, he's looked really well. Just like last year was the first preseason game against Carolina. Like, he looked really good in that game, but everybody told me he was terrible up until that point, and then he looked good in the game. So, obviously, we finally moved 2 games, which will be this Saturday against Chicago, and we'll see what it looks like.
I think it is a big indictment on the people who run the Browns that this is even a competition. It should be, and not because I'm a huge Shedeur guy. Like, he has his faults. He definitely makes mistakes. He is raw, all that stuff. But the only way you're going to find out if he can do anything that would prevent you from drafting a quarterback next year, which seems like is going to happen, is to let him get as much opportunity to be the number one guy. And I know that flies in the face of football guy who's like, everything's a competition. Yeah, except for when you got like multi-million-dollar contracts on the line, when you got a guy who for 4 years has been eating up cap space like Deshaun Watson has, when you're finally about to get out of that, and you may have a guy in Shedeur, I doubt it, but you may have a guy who means you don't have to use your number one pick on a quarterback next year.
Right.
Find out.
Find
out.
I think that's where
FAFO. That's all you need to do.
A lot of people feel the same way, but it.
But instead, we're doing it. And what would be great is if clear leadership from the Browns had said, Todd Monken, 2026 does not matter to us. We don't care. We need you to play Shedeur Sanders. You're judged on everything else but the quarterback position.
Maybe
and if it works out and you can get something out of that guy, great. If you can't, we're not firing you. Even if you go 0-17, we're not firing you. What we are going to do is we're going to position ourselves because we believe in you, Todd Monken. We think you're great. We're going to go then have you help us find the guy in the next draft. If Shedeur doesn't work out. What we're not entertaining is the fact that Deshaun Watson could be any good. We're not entertaining that. We've had plenty of time to see that. He's either bad or hurt or both. So, no, we're not going to do that.
The last chance to get something out of the investment. That's how they're looking at it.
See, I said I wasn't going to get mad about this. Yeah.
They try to, they already on the book. They owe them another $80 million past the season. So they're like, we might as well try to get something out of the deal. Maybe that's what they're looking at it.
This is it. They bought a timeshare. They've realized it was a bad investment. Now the timeshare is finally almost done, and they can finally almost get out of it. They take one last vacation in the timeshare, and they go to the meeting where they're like, for another $50,000, you could have this for 20 years.
No,
like, maybe we should. And they get right back. That's what they're going to do. The Browns are going to be in the Deshaun Watson timeshare forever.
They put a lot of stock in money in this stock, and until it hits zero, until it crash and burn, they riding with it.
So pissed. I said I'm not going to let this get me angry. It's why we don't talk about this stupid controversy. Because again, I don't think it's going to matter for a 7-win team.
We got 3 preseason games. Relax.
Yeah. I don't want to. I don't even want to acknowledge it. Just call me. Tell me when it's done. Just tell me who you picked, and then we'll watch that guy probably
that
fail.
Should probably be after the Bills preseason.
Jimmy Haslam's game 3. He's going to be wearing a burnt orange Arch Manning jersey in the stands, openly rooting for his number one pick. We know this. It's fine. The breakdown with Joshua Perry in 2 minutes. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Still watching that busy road just south of downtown Columbus. We're talking 71 in that northbound direction, especially over by Greenlawn Avenue. A lot of people are just using that 71 northbound ramp to head 70 in that eastbound direction. Also checking in for our drivers on the north side. Good morning to you. If you are stepping out, be careful on 23 northbound and even southbound. Southbound, you're looking at 24 minutes. It will take you your commute time between 36 to 270. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Hey, it's D. Miller. August is here and the kids are going back to school, but the parents are going back in time because at Low T Center, we're turning back the clock and bringing back the energy and vitality of your youth. If you've been dealing with low energy, low sex drive, or lack of motivation, those are all signs of low testosterone. So don't ignore it. Go to fixmylowt.com and book an appointment for your free T-test today. And if you qualify for treatment, we accept insurance, so don't delay. Visit fixmylowt.com today.
Are you paying 7% or more on your car loan? See how much you might save with a refinance and get a 1% rate discount at Kemba Financial Credit Union. Apply at Kemba.org. Restrictions apply. Ends 10/31/26. Call 800-282-6420 for credit costs and terms. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal Opportunity Lender.
The great thing about Atlas Butler is they do it all. Heating, cooling, plumbing. Look, I'm busy with work. I don't have time to wait around or deal with lots of people. One company, one call, and they do it all. Wonder if they'll clean out my inbox. Seriously, offer that service. Please.
Atlas Butler is at your service. Call 1-800-FURNACE.
At 614's 2026 Columbus Awards, High Bank took home honors for best cocktails, gastropub, happy hour, and overall bar and more. Whether it's date night, brunch, happy hour, dinner with the family, High Bank has something for everyone. Dine, drink, distill at High Bank.
T-Bone and Tyvis is sponsored by Capital Ford of Columbus. Find your dream ride and get approved fast at capitalfordofcolumbus.com. The Buckeyes, the Big Ten, and the rest of college football. We tackle it all in the breakdown with Joshua Perry.
Sponsored by the Roofing Guys. For all your roofing, siding, and gutter needs, contact the Roofing Guys at theroofingguys.com.
Every Monday, football season or not, we talk to our guy, Joshua Perry, NBC sports analyst, former Buckeye, Brian Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. JP, camp is going both with the NFL and, of course, now the Buckeyes get underway, too. Do you have any favorite or not favorite camp memories?
Well, Tyvis, remember Ackerman?
Yeah, it's a hospital.
Remember? Yeah, that was probably in the unfavorites list. So we used to go out to these raggedy ass fields off of Ackerman Road, and it was like, I'm telling you right now, like, imagine potholes in the middle of a football field. Like, that was what we were practicing on. And so I was out at camp last week, and I was talking to Coach Day, and, you know, he's talking about the whole sports science aspect of it and how they've done studies on how NFL teams are doing training camps, and it correlates a little bit better because you've got, of course, like a little bit of a ramp up. I know they got Texas early, but you kind of ramp into the season. It's like NFL preseason, and then how long the college football season is. And then he was like, yeah, you know, I used to go out there to Coffee Road in Ackerman like Urban did, and I was out there for like 3 days, and we had guys sliding around the field, and I was like, screw that, we're going back to the Woody. So these guys are a lot smarter than we are because they don't subject their players to it. But me and Tyvis used to be out there slipping and sliding around Ackerman Road.
You know, Joshua, let me just get right into it with you because, you know.
I want you to know, Joshua, he sent us this video in the group chat and said, remind me. This was like on Tuesday of last week.
Yep.
Remind me to talk to JP about this on Monday.
I was talking to him about it, and I need this to be documented.
Okay.
So I am on, we are all on a highlight of Allen Robinson from Penn State. Mm-hmm. And my question for Josh could have saved us. Like we probably could have still been on there, but it wouldn't have been as good of a highlight, you know? Joshua could have ran Allen Robinson down and caught him and not gave up this touchdown. But Joshua kind of just, you know, what did you run out of breath or something? What happened?
Did I run out of breath? Hey, what happened when you had a chance to make a tackle on that play?
What are you talking about? Did you watch the play?
When you had a chance.
Josh, it was three Penn State dudes in front of me. What am I cut it back. I sent it back inside. What am I supposed to do?
I sent it back inside. You guys want to know what he did? He put his damn foot on the sideline and called that sending it back.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Because you're not about to sit here and tell this lie like this. One, I'm at the top of the numbers. That's first of all. Two, it's not like he cut it back and wins. He cut it all the way back to the other sideline and scored.
All right.
What are you talking about? And you right there.
I guess the thing I would say is I was in the hardest pursuit out of anybody on defense. There was nobody else even that close to making a play.
All right, we need to do a couple things for the audience. One, this play, we should tweet it out at Bone and Tyvis 971. So, Dylan, if you can find this
Penn
highlight,
State 2013.
Yeah.
And it was a first of all, let me preface. It was a blowout. So this was the twos and the backups in. I was at safety. I started off at nickel. They put the twos in, and I went back to safety. So that's what this is about.
Well, this play is of him like almost getting stopped and then running around the entire defense the other way and then going to the house. And yes, you see
it's really Armani's fault, but that's another story. He should have just shot his gun and made the tackle, but that's a whole nother story.
Well, so like this video, the post was like, we didn't appreciate this guy enough when he was at Penn State or whatever. And so then that's what got you all going about how this play should have been stopped.
No, the reason it came up, though, because I forgot it even happened. The reason that this play and the reason that I'm really mad at Josh for not making the tackle is I'm sitting at home playing Call of Duty, and Sherm brings the play up. He goes, was you in college when Allen Robinson played? And I said, yeah. He said, you know what? That was you. I seen number 23 on the play, and I knew that was you. It wouldn't have been stuff like that. I got to deal with slick comments like that. That's why. That's what this is really about.
Hold on, wait a minute. Where do I come into the picture here?
Josh, you could have made. He reverse field, and you was right there. You should have laid out.
Oh, I should have laid out.
Yeah, you should have laid out
on the sideline and call it doing my job.
Right.
Didn't get his jersey dirty on that play, not at all. All right, I
sent the ball back. You know what? If they tweet this out, everybody gonna see. It is literally, and no joke, like 3 to 4 Penn State players. And it's me. It's just me. So he technically could have ran it up the sideline. It's just me. And I did my job and sent it back. What?
Right, we're not going to.
The thing about Tyvis is doing his job, and I'm putting that in air quotes, it's just good enough, right? Like,
Here we go.
We don't ever need to try to get +1 on the play. We do our job. We get a check when they bring the play.
I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know exactly what you wanted me to do in this situation.
You're listening to grievances with media members currently bringing up their former playing days right here on the Fan.
There's absolutely nothing more I could have done in this play.
All right. Well, we're never going to settle this argument.
More.
JP, I do have this question for you. Do you think we will ever get something from Congress that will effectively fix the ills of college sports? The Protect College Sports Act, they're tabling it till September, and it's likely it's not going to get voted on. Do you think that's going to work out? And if not, what would?
I guess my response to that would be like, what do you consider it working out? Like what do you consider working out to be?
Like a set of rules that allow for someone to like, hey, here's the cap on what guys can earn. Here's the cap on transfer rules, stuff like that. Do we think we'll just continue to go back to court every so often?
Yeah, I think we could probably get a cap on this thing, and that'll be a little bit of a moving target. But I think that could happen. I think we're going to end up back in court on a lot of the other stuff. Like I think eligibility rules. That will end up in court immediately, and then we'll see whether this law actually stands up or not. It's a unique spot because I feel like if they pass anything, everybody's still going to be bitching and moaning because I don't think you could ever create a law that would satisfy all of the people that are involved in this. Like Big Ten and the SEC are still going to have their gripes, and then if you're Group of 6, for example, you feel like anymore the landscape is squeezing you out, so you probably got some problems. Big 12, ACC, they're going to have their issues. So I feel like it was cool to like follow this whole development of a congressional deal and like how all the politics are playing into it. But as we get closer to this thing like materializing, which it kind of almost did before this little recess here, it just felt like we were still going to be in a spot of, boy, I don't like what they're trying to get us to do with this law in the first place. So we'll see if it does happen. We'll see what the responses are like.
Joshua, when you look at this quarterback with Julian saying, what is the one thing, because obviously he's put on weight and all these things, what is the one thing that would make you think that he is one of the top quarterbacks in next year's draft? What do you need to see from him?
I need to see that under fire, 1 in the progression, 2 in the progression, 3, 4, nothing's there, pull the ball down, get the yards, keep it moving. Like that to me is like the only thing that I felt like was really missing where, last season he'd go through the progression, you get a throwaway, there were some yards that were available out there. Or he'd get happy feet and he would start to evade the pocket earlier than he would need to. Like that to me is the next level for him. I think he's done just about everything else well. I love the way that he's changed his body throughout the offseason as well, which should give him the confidence to stand in there a little bit more, like, bigger, more well put together dude this year. But that to me is the next evolution, is just that confidence to really stand in there, take the hit as you're throwing it, and if the play is not there, then go ahead and get you 3-4 yards on the ground and live to fight another down.
I think the show that needs to be on either NBC or here on 10 TV or somewhere is you and Tyvis Powell watching old highlights and blaming each other.
It's Josh's fault.
We can call it blame game. We can have the telestrator. You guys can have dueling telestrators, and you can argue with each other with the video there, and you can point to it. And then we'll get someone like Urban Meyer to come in and settle the debate. Or we'll get like former coaches to come in. $1 million idea. Make it happen.
Should have laid out and made this.
It doesn't help without the visual, Tyvis.
I also think it needs to be added that touchdown put Penn State to a measly 49 points behind the Buckeyes after they scored that, because the score was 63-14.
That's not the point, though. The point is, the point is, I got cussed out for this.
He's acting like I was standing there. I laid out. I dove. Everything. I'm running. Where's everybody else running? I'm running.
You heard it here, folks. He's running. I guess we need to get the shirts printed up. Joshua Perry, thanks for the time today, buddy. We'll see you soon.
All right, take care, guys.
There you go. JP on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. We'll hit the buzzer next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
A heads up right now, we are seeing a new crash as you're traveling on southbound 23 towards Pickaway County. It's happening at State Route 752, so it's just before you're hitting Asheville and just passing Commercial Point. Expect some lane closures this morning, some backups, the usual, a slower speed as well, 17 miles per hour when it comes to that. Also, keep in mind, we're still watching a crash on the east side for you as you're heading towards Taylor Station, 270 northbound. Passing East Broad Street, that right shoulder is still blocked. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Every summer morning is different. Luckily, Tim Hortons has a breakfast wrap for every morning. Kick off your summer with the bold new steak and egg wrap. Start your morning fresh with the egg white and Swiss wrap. Or keep it classic with the grilled breakfast wrap. No matter what summer mood you're in, you can always find a wrap at Tim Hortons. Your morning happy place.
Nothing feels better on a hot summer day than coming home to a nice air-conditioned house. If your AC is on the fritz, don't sweat it. Call the pros at the Waterworks Heating and Cooling. We service all makes and models and can provide great savings on a Lennox home comfort system that delivers that perfect feeling. The Waterworks Heating and Cooling Services. Call us at 614-232-2222 and schedule fast service today. The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better results.
Life is full of uncertainties. You can't control the economy, the prices at the pump, or the grocery store, and you certainly cannot control the weather. But the one thing you can control is your home's efficiency and comfort. Steve here from USA Insulation. Let us help you take back control of your home by insulating your walls with our premium foam. You give us a call today, we'll come out, we'll insulate your walls, and we'll throw in your attic for free. So give us a call today, 529-2440 or usaiinsulation.net.
USA Insulation.
Everybody's body can hurt at some point in time, and the older you get, it's just going to become the reality of what you've got to deal with. But you don't. Most people look to surgery. That's going to save you. A joint replacement, that's going to heal you. Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. And listen, I have had plenty of surgeries. I've had hardware put in my body. I don't want to do it anymore. So whether you think you have a torn meniscus, some bone-on-bone arthritis, go see my friends at QC Kinetics, and Dr. Tesner and his team will evaluate you. They'll explain the regenerative treatments that can deliver relief to patients like me or you. If you're in the Columbus area, this whole idea of regenerative medicine is going to do a great job at helping you hold off surgery. And in some cases, you may never need it. So don't accept surgery as your only choice. Call QC Kinetics today or go visit them online at qckinetics.com/Columbus or call 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544 and check them out today.
Hey, Buckeye fans. As the official wing sponsor of Ohio State Athletics, Roosters is kicking off an incredible giveaway you won't want to miss. This football season, we're giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences. 3 drawings, 12 winners with prizes including tickets, sideline passes, and 3 trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Go to roosterswings.com to register and see all the details. 3 drawings, 12 amazing prizes. Register today and every day. Roosters, a fun, casual joint.
Thousands of students every year choose Columbus State Community College, earning degrees that open doors to in-demand jobs, stable careers, and real earning power. Columbus State is making Central Ohio stronger. Apply today at cscc.edu.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Using chat to research your next home improvement project? Well, forget all the prompts. If you want replacement windows and doors without the hassle, look up Window Nation. Homeowners love the one-day installation process, especially since Window Nation installers leave your home cleaner than when they started. This month, you could get 50% off all window styles, plus 0 down, 0 interest, and no payments for 2 years. Visit windownation.com to get the windows featured on HGTV's Designing Spaces. Telling you, Window Nation, they're the real deal. windownation.com.
From military life to a rewarding career in IT, kickstart your new journey in a matter of months in the fields of IT and cybersecurity, including AI. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including VA benefits.
Think you know Buckeye football? These two say, hold my beer. The Beat with Austin and Berm.
Sponsored by the Waterworks.
Daily on the Fan's YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Your home of the Buckeyes, The Fan. All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. One of these men is bald and fat. The other is T-Bone. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Introducing the man that's behind the board. Are you behind the board or you on the thing today, ain't you? Reese's out.
I am not behind the board today.
Look at you.
My guy Reese is out, so Isaiah's filling in today.
Look at you, man.
Man, you know it's going to be a good Monday when I walk in the studio and Tyvis is crying from laughing.
Laughing. Yes, because he's been going over this play between that he and Joshua Perry spent most of the interview we did with JP
Baker,
arguing about it.
Who's more at fault?
Well, Armani Reeves is the one that's at fault in the beginning, for sure. No doubt about it.
See?
I think you probably could have took a little better angle, but it ain't Joshua's fault. Joshua was hustling. Joshua was
taking a better angle? Never heard that. Never heard that from anyone.
Joshua could have, if he would have just dove right here on this play.
He wasn't getting it.
It would have looked better. It would have looked better.
I mean, I don't know. Seeing Joshua hustle 30 yards downfield, diving at the end, that looks pretty good.
But Josh is blaming me, and it's literally nothing I could do.
Well, hearing you two argue about that is so insightful to me because Dylan pointed this out, I think, right? That it's, what was it? That made it the touchdown?
That made it 63-14 to put Penn State within 49 points.
I hear it. That's how I felt after it happened. But then I got to the sideline, and C.J. Barnett cussed me out. Like, you're going to be the leader of this defense. You better not never let nobody go out there and do this to you. You better hold it down. Can't believe you let them give up this touchdown. You better get in their face. And I'm like,
did his face look exactly like that?
We up by like 40 points.
No, but this is the standard. This is what's good. That's apparently what was coached over there. Is that you don't
is the standard.
It doesn't matter if you're up 49 or not.
All I'm saying is I'm the only one that got yelled at in this play. Nobody else. Everybody else just
And why? Because he said you're going to be the captain of this defense someday.
Joshua was the captain of the defense.
Well, he was dealing with you.
He was all out.
Maybe he went over to Joshua and yelled at him too. I don't know. I wasn't there.
You know, the funny thing is that I was at this game. That's this morning was the first time I seen that play because I wasn't standing around for no 63-7 play that made it 63-14.
Of course not. Why would you? Bake, how did your weekend go? Anything interesting? Any arguments like this?
No arguments like this.
I did hear you on fans on the college show yesterday morning.
Yeah, you were chipping in on the YouTube chat.
Yeah, you guys were talking about the team of the Cooper era Buckeyes, like the best guys in that, and you guys were talking wide receivers, and I'm trying to remember.
You say Terry Glenn.
I did not have Terry Glenn in my two. I had Galloway and Boston.
Both.
But Terry Glenn ended up winning out because Scotty had Terry Glenn and the fans said Terry Glenn.
Why doesn't Mike Jenkins get the respect he deserves?
Mike Jenkins was part of the Tressel era.
This wasn't the John
Cooper team.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But Michael Jenkins is one that probably we don't. Like, he was the leading receiver at Ohio State until Emeka Egbuka came here.
Yeah,
so.
Right. Yeah, no, I enjoyed that discussion yesterday.
Too? Didn't Chris No, that was David Boston, right?
A lot of records have been broken at the receiving ranks in the last 10 years or so. There's been a lot of dudes who've come back. Well, that's his record now.
Olave did, I believe, take David Boston's touchdown record.
That's what it is.
What was remember KJ Hill has a bunch of,
he's the receiving leader, the receptions leader for a while.
That's right. So,
which is crazy to think.
Is he still the leader right now?
I think Mac passed him.
Yeah, I think
when
he got everything.
All of the receivers that you've had, that KJ Hill was the one that was the receptions leader here at Ohio State for a few years. It's kind of crazy.
By the way, not a bad player in his own right. It's just all the other guys who were there kind of surrounding that time period are guys who then became first overall or top 5, top 10 picks,
Even Terry McLaurin, who was on his team, and Terry was great here on special, didn't really become a great receiver maybe until his last year, and then Terry McLaurin's blown up in the pros and become something that I don't know if anybody thought he was going to be receiving-wise.
Yeah, that's right.
Pretty amazing.
I'm pretty sure KJ Hill is now with Brian Hartline down at South Florida, if I'm not mistaken. On the coaching, I think he's on the coaching staff down there. I think I saw that. So let him live.
So I was looking up some Jeremiah Smith Bolitnikoff Award stuff.
Oh, yeah, he's going to own them all. 5 games in, he's going to own them all.
They can kiss him goodbye.
But I didn't realize that Terry Glenn was the only Ohio State wide receiver to win the award until Marvin Harrison Jr. won it. So of all the great wide receivers here at Ohio State, only 2 Bolitnikoff Award winners.
Terry Glenn was he was an iconic player. I'll put it that way. Like the look is like he had the rolled up shirt like a lot of guys did, but him like laying out for passes, sacrificing his body to try to get out there and make plays. Just an unbelievable year or two that he had here.
And maybe it was bad on me. I know Terry Glenn was great and his numbers are good, but he had that one tremendous year.
Yes,
where he won the
that's
Bolitnikoff
right.
is like one of the best years, if not the best year an Ohio State receiver has ever had. That's why I leaned Galloway and Boston a little bit for the career achievement. You can't go wrong with any of them, though. The crazy thing is, there's 2 crazy things about this. One, how did the Buckeyes in the John Cooper era never win a national championship?
It's because we didn't have playoffs. I promise you. He would have won one if they had playoffs, but yeah.
But number 2, I don't think because of the record to Michigan and the lack of a national championship and the bowl game struggles, I don't think we give Coop enough credit for transforming the Ohio State program into a national brand. Now, I know Urban came and took it to a whole nother level, but Coop changed things for the Buckeyes, and I don't think we give him enough credit for that.
No, he did. It was the first time I recalled hearing guys' names when I was a kid. Obviously, you and I are similar ages, where like you'd hear guys recruited, and it's like, oh, this dude's from California. Oh, this dude's from Florida. Oh, it's not like the kid up the road from Toledo and the kid up the road from Cleveland and down in Cincinnati.
Quarterbacks from Arizona and running backs from California, and it changed the game.
I know we got to go, but you said something yesterday on the show. You mentioned that Joe Germain, you played basketball against him?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
So my cousins grew up in Hilliard, and on that Rose Bowl team, Mike Fury, who went to Hilliard-Davidson, was on that team. So we would play basketball every Friday night, and this was it's within a month of Ohio State winning the Rose Bowl. Mike Fury would come and play basketball sometimes, and he brought Joe Germain, and he brought Brent Bartholomew, who was the punter on that team.
Yeah, that's right.
And we all were playing basketball. And Joe Germain, like you think of Joe Germain and you think of just pocket passer, throw the ball, slow. He was a heck of an athlete.
Oh, yeah, you have
dunk
to be.
Easily.
Yeah, really? Okay. I find that fascinating. I didn't know you played ball with him, though. That's great.
So white men can jump.
Some of them can. Rex, you remember Rex Chapman? He don't know nothing about Rex Chapman.
I don't even know who on the back of my shirt.
What's that little dude that's won the dunk contest like
Mac
6 years in a row?
Mac McClung. Yeah, there you go. All right. Well, Bishop and Friends coming up. I'm sure plenty of discussion about Browns, Buckeyes, and more, right?
All of it. We'll even get into Oregon, too. We owe them because we didn't get to them on 20 Most Interesting on Thursday.
There you go. It's all coming up next. Bishop and Friends, 9 to noon, right here on The Fan.
Shove it down your throat.
It's time for the buzzer.
Sponsored by Logan AC and Heat Services. Feeling the heat? Call the experts at Logan Services now for hot deals on train systems, including 0% APR for 60 months.
Well, we'll dedicate the program to Don Nelson. Second winningest coach in NBA history, passed away this weekend. He was 86 years old. His family announced that. Member of the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame, 5-time NBA champion with the Celtics as a player, 31 seasons as an NBA head coach with the Bucks, Warriors, Knicks, and Mavs. He finished with a regular season record of 1,335 wins and 1,063 losses. But he had the most coaching wins ever, a mark that was eclipsed by a guy named Greg Popovich. But other than Pop, next winningest coach in NBA history, let him live. R.I.P. to Don Nelson. The original guy who got, in the early Warriors of the before this run with Steve
Run
Kerr.
TMC.
Yeah, he had that. That was one of those great. They were an 8 seed, right? That one year where they had a big upset, I think, in the playoffs.
Yeah, they
one
beat
year.
the Mavericks.
Yeah, that was great. All right. That's it for us. We're out of here. Bishop and Friends is next. We'll see you tomorrow. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Well, happening right now, we are seeing some rain moving into our area, especially starting from that west side. So right now, I do want to check in on your roads before we go. Starting with that northwest side from Plain City to Dublin, that's still looking okay on 33. Only a 4-minute commute between 42 to 161. Also checking in over in Madison County, a little bit slower, 40 east. Definitely take 70 east, especially if you're heading downtown right now. Only a 12-minute commute between 42 to 270. I'm 10 TV's